Hey guys, welcome to Dicehead TV. Tonight we're playing Mission 11 of WorldWar40k.com. This mission is called The Downfall, and basically the idea is that at this point in the campaign, the Chaos have taken the advantage on the planet of Vastum, and so the Imperials are kind of taking a last stand defense here. We're on the outskirts of an Imperial city. I'm playing Genestealer Cults tonight. Larry is playing an Imperium army mixed up of several different Imperium forces, and that represents that the Imperium's kind of in pieces and coming together to try to make a solid force and a stand against the invaders. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So, like I said, if you want to check out World War 40K, just go to worldwar40k.com. And we're playing Mission 11. The way WorldWar40k.com works, or World War 40k works, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is basically you play missions, you report those mission results, we take those into account, we put together a whole new set of missions based on the results of the previous mission. So it's a storyline campaign that is ongoing. We're actually in the final chapter, so each set of missions is called a chapter. This is the final chapter of Vastum. This is the 4th chapter, I believe, and this is this final chapter, the next 3 weeks of fighting and battles is going to determine the fate of Vastum. So currently, the forces of chaos have an upper hand here, and so tonight's mission kind of reflects what is going on. So again, we're on the outskirts of an Imperial city here, and we're going to run through our armies real quick. Larry, I'll let you start first.
All right, so I have 2 detachments. I have a battalion detachment of Iron Hands. So it's a unit of, what is it, Hellblasters.
Yep.
For a moment there, I was going, Hellfire.
Hellfire.
All right, the Southern Command. So that's a unit of Hellblasters, a chapter Ancient. These guys are technically Iron Hands, but I'm going to pretend they're actual Ultramarines because I needed a 3rd intercessor unit. But it's 1, 2, 3 intercessor units, an apothecary, a chaplain who is also my warlord, and who will be called Charlie upon several occasions. And this is the librarian that I always bring because, you know, librarians. And then the Mechanicum are led by a Dominus, and they have a couple of Castellan robots. They have Breachers, they have a Ballistari with a Cognos las cannon, and that's my army.
All right, cool. And so on the Genestealer Cult side, I'm pretty excited tonight. I've been waiting for a long time to get to play the Genestealer Cults on stream. Finally got the army 85 Promise and Magus back here. I've got a Chimera with some neophytes in it. 10 of those guys are kind of hand-to-hand oriented. And I've got a unit of 10 neophytes up on this building as well. Let's see, and then in Cult Ambush, basically what I can do is I can leave my stuff off the table, and I'm going to roll at certain points of the game to see where they pop up. So the idea is they're underground and in these pods or wherever, right? And they're going to come out. So I have 2 units of 12 Genestealers that are off camera, and I also have the Patriarch who's off camera, and then I have a unit of hybrids, Metamorph hybrids. I have 10 of those that are also in Cult Ambush. So a lot of my army starting off the table.
So what you're saying is they're sneaking.
They're sneaking. Larry's got a lot of shooting. It might not be the best idea for me to start off camera, but it is what it is. We're going to play to the theme. Again, with World War 40K, guys, it's all about just playing a narrative, playing a theme, having a good time, having fun with the game. So we do this to offer a nice alternate way to some of the tournament scenes and stuff. We like the tournament scenes, have nothing against it. Just don't know. We run the ATC, and so that's one of the most competitive events in the U.S., but that's kind of what brought about World War 40K, is that our guys, we had to give them a break and bring them some fun, back to narrative, just laid back and play and have a good time type stuff. Main thing is to remember to report your missions. It's super easy to do, and it's all free, provided by Dicehead.com. All right, so that's it. That's my spiel. And so the mission, again, Chapter 11, Downfall. So just to set the tone, the 11th hour has come for the forces of the Imperium at Vastum. While many of their strongholds remain intact, the wall surrounding the capital has been breached. Dum, dum, dum. Minions of a score of different gods brave their defiance to the sky, and artillery rains down on the battered city. Though the enemy is launching this mass assault is a desperate one, their own forces have become overextended in the continual fighting, and they are relying on the brutal push to topple the opposition. The faction that controls the ruins will be best situated for the inevitable counterattack. So we're fighting for for positions in the overall huge battlefield. Both selected we both selected our armies. The Imperial player in this scenario is always the defender. If you have two of the same type of forces, then you just roll off. And so we have 6 objectives. We're playing with tactical objectives tonight. Whoever gets the most points at the end of the game is the winner. It's a pretty straightforward mission. We took turns. We already tried to be deployed when we start up, so you guys don't have to sit through us doing all that. Again, you can see kind of how everything's laid out here for that.
Mostly underground.
Mostly underground, yeah. I asked Larry what the point. We were deploying. I said, "Hey, what's the point of this mission? Who's supposed to win? Because it's a brand new mission. We haven't played it yet." And he said, "The person who puts all their stuff in reserve." So I said, "I'm already winning." So
let's see. Got a couple of follows, guys. Afro Jimbo, thank you. Peasaw, thank you for the follow. Spiky Bits, thank you for the raid, of course. And Den Sanders, thank you for the follow. Guys, next week we will have free swag for tier 2 subs, so pay attention for that. Advertisements for that, guys.
That's Chocolate Gore Bloodbeard yelling from the other side of the table to you guys.
Not to be confused with Chacogore Plaguebeard.
Right, yeah, he was here last week. He was here last week.
And led his forces to victory.
He did.
With explosive poxwalkers.
He did. Nasty, filthy, nasty stuff. The only other thing in this mission, guys, is that there is a special rule called concentrated support, and each turn the defender, that's Larry, can make an attack using basically an artillery barrage. So he's going to get to do that each turn, and that's pretty much it, guys. So we're gonna get into this. The attacker goes first. That would be me.
So it's player turn. So I get to roll on a 5 or a 6 to see if I bombard you.
Yep, we agreed to player turn. That might have been a bad idea on my part, but
well,
I agreed to it.
It's my roll, so I rolled a 1.
All right, I will take it.
I'll command point it. Wait, no. Never.
All right, how many CPs you got right now?
I have 8, sir.
Good. Okay. They were asking if you had spent some already.
No, sir. I only have 8. The patrol doesn't count, but it's all battle forged, and it's 2 separate detachments. One of them's a battalion, so I have a total of 8. That would be 5 plus 3.
I tried to be as prepared as I could tonight, guys. For the Gene Stealers cults have quite a few little extra rules here and there, so I'll probably forget some of them. If you want to say, "Hey, Shane, you forgot that," or just let me die in my own ignorance, whatever you guys want to do.
Well, I can guarantee you that I'll forget some of the Mechanicum rules because I haven't really got to play them this edition that much. But I wanted to, so that's why they're on the board.
Yeah.
Plus, they go very well with Iron Hands. Why they're on Vastum trying to, dismantle Gene Stealer and Tyrannic bits, I don't know, but maybe for the Biologists.
Maybe.
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 Pew pew.
So remember, you move with a heavy weapon. It's -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for scout sentinels?
Yep. I think it's done. But I think vehicles should have their own stabilizers or maybe suspenders. I don't know. Targeting
suspenders.
Auguries. Yeah. Targeting auguries. I don't know.
Targeting suspenders.
I mean,
No, that's a 1.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh.
My fancy Gene Stealer cult does. Yeah, the symbols are 1. I hope I don't see a lot of those little sperm-looking dudes, because that means bad news for me.
That'd be awesome. I sanction this.
I do wish the Rock Grinder could carry maybe like a unit of 5 guys, but
Burgers and fries.
Burgers and fries. Yeah. As soon as I said that. I painted the rock grinder tonight and about the last hour and a half before the stream. So
With stripes.
the stripes.
That's
and
what.
it has some. It has some room to go still. So
But it looks table worthy. It looks great. I want one or 3. They're awesome.
So I would say this is the end of my movement phase, in which I can try to bring on my Genestealer ambushes here.
Yes. Because it's open play and not that matched play stuff.
Cult reinforcements. All right. So it says, so basically how Cult Ambush works, guys, it says, if you wish, before rolling on the Cult Ambush table for a Genestealer Cult's character, you can pick one friendly Genestealer Cult's infantry unit that was also set up in ambush to arrive with them. Make one roll on the Cult Ambush table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my Patriarch
Daddy.
and a unit of 12 Genestealers onto the table.
Is his name Big Daddy Papa Dad?
His name is going to eat your face.
It's not Captain Maggot Pants.
It's not Captain America.
He lives on.
So at the end of any of my movement phases, I can launch an ambush. And so I just roll this dice and consult this table. 5.
That's
A
pretty good.
deadly trarp. Oh, deadly trap.
A Trarp?
A trarp.
It's a Trarp!
It's a trarp. Set the unit up anywhere there's more than 9 inches from any enemy models. It can either move D6 or shoot with all its ranged weapons as if it were the shooting phase. Doing so is not prevented from shooting in the shooting phase or charging in the charge phase.
Ooh.
Nice. So
There's
that's
only
nice.
5 objectives.
There are
There's
6.
There's one underneath the building over there.
Right. Where's the other one?
There's one in the middle of these Hellblasters.
Awesome. Cool.
All right. So 9 inches away, huh?
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's the objective. I
Yeah,
thought that's where you want me to
No.
infiltrate. I was like,
I
yeah.
was trying to help Chackley
No.
with his position.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, Evil. It's the best name for a role-playing game ever.
They're just gonna pop right out of this.
I told you. What did I say? Death Watch. Like they would sit here and do all kinds of tests and go, oh, I'll bet they're over here. No, they're in the damn pods. We can't definitively say, and we can. I think it's moving. It's wriggling.
Obviously, something is out of place here.
That's right. One of these is not like the other, kids. Glad you're the best of every chapter. What the hell?
Alright. I had been saving these Genestealers from the Space Hulk box set for a long time, so I had them up for this. I've always wanted to play Genestealer cults. I don't know that there's like a very great army, honestly, when you get right down to it, but I'm having a good time.
They were the first big army I played after I started with Marines back in the 80s.
I played them a little bit outside of the stream here, but it has been a few months because I've been trying to get stuff.
I don't think we played 8th edition with these, have we?
I have not played 8th edition actually, so it's been more than a few months now that I think about it.
Because I thought we played the end of 7th with them.
Yeah, I have not played them since 7th edition actually. This is my first 8th edition game with them. That's not true because I was playing them with the Index Xenos too, so it had to be 8th edition.
Okay.
Yeah. They didn't have a. Yeah. I've played them several times. We weren't doing the stream, so it's
okay.
before we were doing the stream that we played with them.
Okay.
Because I've been wanting to play them on stream.
What army you played?
What army am I
Just
playing?
Imperials. He's got you down as Craft World's Eldar.
Oops.
I'm really Iron Hands with Mechanicum backup, but I would just sue the Imperium to save yourself headache and time.
All right, and then I'm going to Deep Strike
And if
Not
Painter
Deep Strike.
calls it soup in the comments, you ban him. You ban him immediately.
How many command points have you used so far, Shane?
I've used 0, sir.
0. Okay. Yeah, Blue Mist guy had it up on the wrong number earlier, buddy. Yeah, he's down. He's at 8 right now. Starting 8, still 8.
Where they're just more than 12 inches from me.
Mistrim's in there.
Yeah, he went home to watch. He could have had a ringside seat.
Yeah, you could stick around.
It wasn't padded and comfy though, I'm sure.
That's true.
Although this one that your dad fixed is pretty padded and pretty comfy. The back's not, but the actual upholstery part is. You're way too much in thought.
Well, you got to set these guys up 12 inches away from you somewhere.
I like that. I like that.
Well, I'm talking about my Gene Stealer coats. I will also remind people that the reason I'm getting to play these so quick is that I got pretty much all of this army except for the Gene Stealers and the Goliath tank and the Patriarch. I got it all from our trade-in program. So somebody hit me up and said, "Hey, I've got this Gene Stealer Cults army. Are you interested in taking it on trade?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely, I am." And so
By the way, did you draw your cards?
I did not.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm playing for.
I just happened to think about it too, so don't feel too bad. I was enthralled by the loveliness of your. I was hypnotized by your Gene Stealers because of their hypnotic gaze.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I miss. Back when I played them, that you could either do 4 attacks at strength 6, or you could sacrifice all of them for 1 attack, where you hypnotize them, where the people can't do anything, and then you make 1 implant attack. And then at the end of the game, we used the campaign rules, and you could roll to see if you drug them back to your army, and they became Brood Brothers. I can tell you, a Harlequin Brood Brother was awesome.
Yeah.
I lost every game with that army, but it was so fun because I'd go, "Or you want to give me that model? I'll paint you up a different one for it." And I had like a motley group of Brood Brothers following me with Terminators and Harlequins and all kinds of stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
You're like, "We love Daddy. Daddy's cool. He's got multiple arms." We'd normally be a little worried about that, but it's okay. Daddy said it's all right.
All right, so these guys are coming at the end of the movement phase, so I can't actually.
Well, draw your 3 cards, and
Can't
you might want
advance
to
with them.
reposition.
Nah, we're just gonna call it here. We hopped out of the tunnels way too soon.
Well, you're eager. Well, there is a lot of shelling going on.
There is a
you
lot
know.
of shell. What the shell? All
What
right.
the show?
Secure objective 2 is my first objective. So objective 2 is right here. Kingslayer.
You gotta kill this guy.
I have to kill that guy
This guy right here.
back there.
Charlie the Chaplain.
Spread panic and confusion.
Hey, that sounds like a Gene Stealer one.
The time has come to bring ruin to the Upworlders. Burn away their illusions of safety with the terrible fires of truth. Score 1 victory point at the end of your return. If at least one enemy unit failed a morale, pinning, or fear test during your turn. This is old cards. There's no pinning test. But if you failed a morale test.
Yes. Yes, just so people know, it's the old cards, but you know, if you use some common sense and you know, look at what the current ones do, it's not too hard to use the old ones.
All right, so secure objective 2, which is right here.
Okay. So now you know what you're doing.
Now I know what I'm doing.
Except for these guys. These guys are just biomass. The big guys are coming. We need to get off the planet. This doesn't bode well for us. We're going to end up in a digestion pool. We need to get off the planet. Those guys have a bus.
A bus?
Yeah, to get off planet.
So
the whole thing with Gene Stealer cults is they don't want to be here when the Hive Fleet comes.
Right.
They're the beacon. The Patriarch. They're the beacon that draws the Hive Fleet. So their instinct is to run away when the Hive Fleet comes. So they're trying to get off world since obviously there's a Tyranid Hive Fleet somewhere nearby. Vastum just got really, really screwed. I mean, between chaos, all this rift stuff going on, now there's a Hive Fleet.
Now there's a Hive Fleet.
It's just a bad day.
All right. Well, I was able to manipulate these guys to get to where I need them to be.
Excellent.
So okay. Now, sir, we're gonna go to that there psychic phase.
Woohoo! I give you a point.
Larry loves it when I play Psychers because nothing ever happens.
I love it because I love Psychers and I think things should happen. Your dice just tell you that things can't happen. And having Psychers means that mine might not be able to use my powers.
All right, I'm going to start with the patriarch himself.
All right.
He's going to try to cast Might from Beyond.
What does that do?
It might
Ha ha!
give all those Gene Stealers +1 strength.
So 5. So that's a 3.
That'd be a big 3. Yeah.
Would you like to spend a command point?
Yeah, I'm going to spend a command point.
Excellent.
For a 6.
Woohoo!
All right.
So that makes them strength 5.
Strength 5,
Or
correct.
are they already strength 5 and goes to 6? Because that's an important distinction.
That's very important. Like I say, I'll be a little slow on the get-go here, but I'll get it straightened out. They're strength 4, so they'll be strength 5, sir. Strength 5.
How many things can your patriarch cast? Since I am unfamiliar.
He has 2 familiars, though. Are you familiar with his familiars?
I am. I have the old metal ones and the plastic ones.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Ha ha!
How many people did we just lose off stream, Chad?
Not too many.
Okay.
Not too many. Negligible. Well, if they don't know by now after this many weeks how bad it gets in here with the pun fallout.
Yeah, but I mean, Rob brought a bunch of people over, so they might be like, who are those people?
Have you met Rob?
That's true. I can do, I know Smite and 1 Brood. Only 1.
Okay.
Only 1. As far as I can tell, only 1. It doesn't
Alright.
say otherwise.
Well, it would say can cast 1, deny 2, or there should be a
Yeah.
box there somewhere.
Yep, just 1.
Okay.
Just 1 for Mr. Patriarch.
That's weird. I would think you'd have 2. And your other psychers over there.
Where would it say that he could
There should be a little box there next on his
waste
entry.
a bunch of time? So.
No problem. Cast 1, deny 1.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
There, and always half the battle. G.I. Joe. My guard army's not here, sorry. All right. All right then. So, but your other psyker, the Magus is over there, right?
Yes, and he has the.
He's over there. But I would say he's probably outside of 24 to my librarian, so I'm going to go ahead and try to deny this one since I know I can at least attempt to. So you rolled a 6, right? So I need to roll a 7. And I rolled, guess what? A 3.
A 3.
This sounds familiar?
That does sound familiar. It's kind of what I rolled.
And you even had the familiars.
And that roll that you just made is quite familiar.
But I have a psychic good, so I add 1 to the deny the witch test, so that's a 4.
Oh, okay.
Which is still a, go ahead, do your spell. You have a token with which to mark them? Or are you going to remember that?
I will mark them with the really cool Gene Stealer dice that you can't see in real life, let alone on camera.
There you go.
So, where you're thinking that I have 2 psychic powers is that if I have familiars,
Mhm.
I can use them to give me an additional psychic power.
Okay. Well, I was thinking because he's a big guy, usually the bigger psychers can cast 2. Like my guy can cast 2 and deny 1, so that I was thinking that. But so that's what they do is they basically give you the ability to pump them up with those, so they can cast. So you can't.
But it's only once per game.
Oh.
It's only once per game.
Okay.
I guess per familiar though.
Yeah. So you got
So,
2.
so
two
the Patriarch has 2. The Magus back here, hiding in the building back here, has 2.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So
I did not deny you, so you may, in fact, do that. So that's
okay.
all he can deny. So if you have any more that go off, then
You know what? He's gonna cast Smite as well
okay.
with the power of one of the familiars.
I think they're like markers too. You just pull them off whenever.
6.
Yeah, I cannot deny it. Unfortunately. So it's the nearest unit.
Yeah, I'll let you. It's probably
Probably this one.
there,
I would say, because
and it just does D3 mortal wounds.
unless you roll an 11, in which case it does D6.
So 2 mortal wounds.
2 more wounds. So that's one guy. It's this guy in the back.
All right. First blood.
It's not a unit.
No, but I still got first blood.
You did. Well, not really, because he didn't bleed. My brain exploded. Which I guess
Technicalities, Larry.
I guess it has blood in it, but
I would hope so.
maybe. I mean, there are space war.
I would
space
hope it had
marines,
blood in
so-
it. Yes, sir. Okay, and so then my Magus is going to now.
Cast magic missile of the darkness. That'd be awesome.
Oops.
Hello. Somebody
Okay.
cheered.
Right, so I am done with my psychic phase.
All right, your sidekick phase is over.
Sidekick phase is over, and I'm going to mark one of these barriers as being used. Okay. So now we're going to go to what's next, Larry? The shooting phase.
The shooting phase. The shoot 'em
All
up
these
phase.
Gene Stealers are going to shoot. Oh, never mind.
Oh, actually, they're Iron Hands, so I get to do the whole. Once they take wounds, I can try to negate them on a 6.
Okay.
The
You do
flash
that,
is
Chief.
weak. I rolled your dice, but I didn't get it either one. So I didn't figure I'd get it, but I had to try.
So I have used 1 point.
One
so
command
far.
point.
1 CP so far.
A CP Sofer.
CP so far.
CP super.
Alright, so we're going to go with the Scout Sentinels.
Sentinels.
And they're going to fire. I moved them up to fire at that chicken walker.
So, one thing about your -1, do they get a scout move still? Or they just, the armor ones, do they? Because it'll be on their data sheet. Because if they get a scout move, then you could use that and not have the -1.
I got you. I don't know why I moved them, man. I was just moving on the moon. So
Oh no, but
it doesn't matter. And they're just the scouts. They're not actually armored ones. So I didn't pay points for armored ones.
okay.
So
And the regular ones can get lights cannons.
maybe they can't.
I don't know.
Oh no, maybe I did do armored then. Hey, Army Builder let me. That's legal,
Well,
right?
I don't know. It may be different for them, or it may be. It may. Plus, I only have armored sentinels.
Speaking of tournaments and whatnot,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, that's Army Builder let me do it, so it's legal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I should.
I've never heard that line before.
I shouldn't check my codex or anything.
Cult Scout Sentinels. Yeah, they have lace guns. They can also explode.
Well, yes. But do they have a scout move? I think that's the.
They do.
Okay, so that means they can move before them.
Scout vehicle beforehand.
Okay,
They're
so
good.
well, we'll just count that as your scout move, and that way you're not, at a -1.
I'm going to shoot the robot with them.
The robots.
Yep, the robots.
All right.
I gotta move this little table here. It is severely in my way. It's hampering what I'm trying to do. There is 1 hit.
All right. They are toughness 7.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. Would you like
That's
to command
nothing.
point that?
Nothing Lebowski. The Goliath Rock Grinder has a heavy mining laser.
What does that do?
Got a 36-inch range. It's going to shoot at the robots as well.
Excellent. I like it. I will accept. I will accept the exception.
This was still 4 up. It did move, so it needs a 5 up. Hey!
Hey!
Got it.
Toughness 7.
And strength 9.
So that's a 3.
There's a wound.
All right. So it has, what's the
Negative 3 AP and D6 damage, sir.
All right, so they have a 3-up save, but they also have a repulsor grid, which is a 5-up and vulnerable save. If I roll a 6, it's reflected back at me.
Reflectors. Oh, I saw the 6.
I did too. I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
I
All right,
almost,
so,
I almost made it.
all right.
So D6 damage. That would be 3 damage.
All right, he has taken 3.
Now, I've never played against your robots before,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever me and Melissa played in the Long Wars double tournament at Adepticon, we were playing orcs, double orcs, and we went up against some AdMech robots. And I learned very quickly, You don't leave those on the table much any longer than you have to, because
No.
my goodness, they can throw down the firepower.
Eventually, I'll have 3 units of them, but right now I just have the one painted.
And there's a heavy stubber on there as well. And I should have declared who it's going to shoot. It'll shoot at the
fine.
robots. Like I say, after the first round here, I will have my act together a little bit better on that snow wind with the heavy stubber.
The heavy stubber?
Chimera advanced, so it's all out.
Unless it has assault weapons.
Now, I have a question. This is a very basic question.
Yes, sir.
So forgive me for not knowing the answer to this.
You don't have it memorized?
Part of this unit advanced, but my heavy weapons did not move. Do they count as advancing since part of the unit advanced? Like they
roll
they
it
still. So yeah, the unit
Yeah.
advanced, so they can't
Yeah.
shoot.
unless they have assault.
Okay, they don't have assault weapons.
Um,
I was pretty sure that was the answer, but I don't do that often. Like,
now, if part of them moved, you can leave part of them still for the heavy weapons to not get the -1.
okay,
But if they
Alright.
advance,
Say
then,
advance,
as
then
far as I know,
it's a no go. Okay, all right. Man, I think, Larry, I think that is all my shooting.
All right. The charge phase.
I'm gonna go to the insult phase.
Aha.
So the Gene Stealers here are going to attempt to charge both of these units.
All right.
We got a couple follows. Clay Williams, thank you for the follow.
What's up, Clay?
Keontae, thank you for the follow. And 197mm cannon, thank you for the follow, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for tuning in this evening. I've usually asked it by now, but I got Taco Gore. He's running the the computer for us here for a few minutes. What are you guys up to tonight? Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what is going on. Moses 350. I see your question there. This is actually a Chimera. Gene Stealer cults can use Imperial Guard stuff. So for example, I got the Sentinels. I do have a Lehman Russ battle tank. I just didn't pay the points to take it tonight. I wanted to play with some of my other stuff, and me rolling with the Lehman Russ battle cannon. It gets D6 shots a turn, and I might get 5 shots out of it in a game. That's right. I roll 0 half the time. So no, it would be destroyed before I actually got a chance. So I just don't like playing with them because I can't get any shots out of them.
So from this squad, 1 wound on them at -1 for their bolter. I got more hits, but no wounds.
Oh, snap!
There you go.
I don't know what Gene Stealer saves are. Off the
If
top
they're
of my
like
head.
their Tyranid ones, they're 5 up and vulnerable.
Yeah, that is correct actually.
Excellent. It's them reflexes. Lightning.
All right, well, he got it.
Lightning reflexes.
He got it. He got it. All right, so let's see how far these guys go.
2 inches.
I should
Ironclad
need
King,
9
thank you for the
because I
follow,
put
buddy.
them nine away.
Hmm.
So I shouldn't need to roll a 9.
9.
Oh goodness. Command pointing it.
All right. No.
All right. Well, I didn't make it in. So they are fresh meat and ready to
I like it.
be eaten alive. I'm gonna go ahead with the Primarch and try to get him into here.
You got a Primarch? Holy crap.
Or the Patriarch. Sorry, the Patriarch.
That's a hell of a hypnotize.
So you gotta roll your Overwatch on him.
Yes. And you're just charging them with him?
Yeah.
All right, so 2, 4, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 2.
Those Gene Stealers are dead.
Nutty. Oh, he's eager. He's like, why are you people not following
Man point
me?
for an 8. So he was 9 away. Does that get him there?
No, because you have to be according to all that and more
Right.
than 9. Yada,
All
yada.
right, man.
I'm okay with it.
No, you're totally okay with it because you've got all that stuff to let those guys up with. So.
Oh no, I mean I'm okay with you actually making it.
Oh no.
I don't argue over points of a second or a thing.
All right, man.
So no fight phase.
No fight phase.
Go to the Michael Morales phase.
No morale phase. Or no need to morale.
Yeah, because I lost 1.
Yeah, you're good.
I can't fail.
Go there.
I'm gonna do it because Rob's watching. I rolled a 1, so I insanely
You
stayed.
made it.
That's right.
So I have secured objective 2, putting me on the map with 1 point.
1 victory point. So this would be the second.
I did not get Kingslayer, and I did not create any fear or panic or anything amongst your kin over there.
This would be the second player turn, so I'm going to roll to see if the bombardment comes in.
It's so
Nope.
destroyed. You don't need that bombardment, man. You're about to eat me alive.
Everyone here has seen my rolls. I swear. What the? All right, so I swear I shuffled these, but my objectives were secure objective 1, secure objective 2, and defend objective 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
None of that's happening this turn.
Where's objective 1? Objective 1's square in the middle of the table here.
Yeah.
And then their objective 2, of course, is over here.
Maybe. How far do these robots move? I go plant them over there on that thing. Robots, get it.
Yeah, so objective 1 is here and objective 2 is here.
All right, well, on to the rest of the movement phase. Oh, I need to check what if I can when I do.
That right there. I think that's going to show top donators. What we can do is we can use top donators to go into raffles for trade-in stuff.
All right, so
Like each Monday, top donator wins for a raffle. Raffle also what we got.
Hey, welcome back this week. No moking. I didn't know if you'd make it back or not, man.
oh, nice. Okay, so the end of the movement phase. What if you move 6?
No moking over there in Lone Star. Blimlisk, I'm glad you're mostly watching this played. There's at least, I mean, that's when the Tyranids come out, right?
Yes,
At night?
mostly
Mostly.
out at night. How far?
What's up, Ironclad King? Yeah, Moses 350. But here, this Chimera actually blends in really good with this tabletop. It also came from a trade-in, so a lot of my army tonight came pre-painted to us in a trade-in. So. No moking, listening to some good music tonight. Good stuff. 90s grunge and punk. Moses 350 says, "Go Sheen Boo Larry."
Yeah, I know. That's okay. I won last week, despite his booze.
Someone said they were playing WoW. That's already Ironclad King.
Yeah, it's a new follow too.
Thanks for the follow tonight, man. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. We appreciate that. And next week, right, Chocolate Gore, we're going to be giving away some stuff next week. We're going to do that the last Monday of every month, right?
We'll go ahead and start tonight.
We're going to start tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See,
So-
I'm not up to date. I have no idea what's going on.
So
They just
motivated.
happened while I was here.
That just happened while he was here. This is actually the last Monday of this month. So,
We're going to do a top donator raffle too.
top donator raffle.
Yep.
We're going to do that tonight.
Yeah, we'll do one tonight.
Okay.
I'll get some stuff here in just a minute.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that your Chimera Moses 350?
It is.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Well, then you know it was trade-in, sir. Yeah, so guys, you can check it out over at dicehead.com. Just check out the gamer trade-in link up there. It's super easy to do. We've been told time and time again by the guys that take advantage of this that we give the best deals and trade-ins. We give the most credit. We don't do cash, so that might be a downside for some of you, but we do. I said do. We do store credit, and you can use that on anything from dicehead.com and actually anything not on dicehead.com. We have a retail store and we have access to just about anything. So we're super easy to work with on what you decide you want to take in. You just check it out, dicehead.com, gamer trade-in program. Check out the link. Basically, the long and short is that you send me a list of what you have, send some good pictures. I make you an offer, and you say yay or nay. And if you say yay, you send us your stuff, process it, give you credit, and you've traded your old stuff for brand new stuff successfully.
Ironclad King, I'm in the middle of working on some Sigmar for the stream, buddy. That'll be soon.
Yeah, actually, Larry's been painting up my my Caradron Overlords, so I think we're almost just. I just got to get a couple of airships painted up actually.
Mhm.
So, and I'm working on that.
Okay.
I'm already thinking ahead on that. So I'm at least going to paint my own ships up. So
Okay.
I might let you paint the crew since you paint all the rest, and it'll kind of match. But
Sounds good.
or maybe someday if you want to we'll get the airbrush here at the shop, and I'll airbrush them because those really need to be airbrushed. To
It helps.
look good.
It gives you some nice fades without having to spend 100 hours, which you don't have.
Right.
Not doing it.
So yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some Sigmar on Monday night at some point. We're gonna finish up this chapter of World War 40K. We've got this mission. We've got one other mission over at WorldWar40K.com, and then we'll probably just play the week after that. We'll probably just play a. Well, you know, that might be that might be it for what we play because we're not going to be streaming on Labor Day more than likely.
Okay.
So that is next Monday actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll skip next Monday, and then the Monday after that we'll be back and play the final mission for World War 40K, and then we'll talk about the week after that. We'll talk about what happened on the planet of Aston Randall Madden. We'll write up something really nice for us in description, an epilogue, and we'll figure out something to play that week. But yeah, so that's kind of our schedule. So don't expect to see us next Monday night, guys, because it is Labor Day and we will not be around.
I'll probably be playing WoW.
You're probably playing WoW. Well, you can do it with the Iron King there.
That's right.
All right. So where are we at, Larry? Sorry.
It's the P Psychic phase.
P Psychic phase.
So he's going to try to cast Smitty.
Okay.
It needs a 5.
Where are we on camera?
I got exactly 11.
Wow.
Which means that if it goes off, it's D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
He can try to deny it.
Yeah. Well, he's going to try.
Need a 12.
No! It was a valiant attempt.
So close. All right, so the closest unit from him, I think, is going to be them.
Okay.
And they will be taking D6 mortal wounds.
All right. Holy crap. I told you, man, as soon as they didn't get that charge. Oh, come on. Come on.
5 mind bullets.
Yeah. The thing is that Gene Stealers have 3 wounds apiece for those of you who
Do
aren't
they?
watching. No.
I was wondering because I actually haven't looked. So
I'm pretty sure they're only a 1 wound. Only a 1 wound.
what are they, Primaris Marines?
Yeah, Primaris. Well, they used to be.
No. That's not how Gene Stealers work.
That's how my Gene Stealers work. You leave them alone.
Okay. All right. How did this guy get past all the screening for the biologists? He's got an extra arm, for God's sake.
That kills 5 of them, man.
Oh, I like it.
2, 3, 4,
Mind bullets.
5. All right. Oh, that hurts.
And
It burns us.
yes, it does. And then for his second power, he's going to cast Null Zone. 6, 7, 8, and I believe Null Zone requires an 8. Null Zone, for those of you keeping score, casts on him, and if it's manifested, then until the start of the next psychic phase, while they are within 6 inches of the psychic, enemy models cannot take invulnerable saves and must have the results of any psychic test rounding up that they take.
Okay. Well, this my Magus is just in range to try to deny it, and he can see you through these windows and whatnot.
Mhm.
Over here. Stop that one with a 9.
All right. With a what?
A 9.
A 9? Excellent. I like hearing that. I win either way there.
I know.
What's your command points?
Well, he's down to
My command points
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm at 5 currently. Yeah.
I'm at 8.
I use all my command points on rerolls. Like last week when we were playing kill teams, I remember Josh was saying, "Hey, so are command points really, are the reroll command points really worth it? Because he hasn't played 8th edition or kill team or anything." And we were like, Yes, whenever you use them for stuff, it's not just a re-roll mechanic. That's what I use them for. 'Cause,
My only problem is I forgot my Space Marine book, so I don't remember the Space Marine stratagems other than the basic ones. So I'm just using the basic ones. All right.
What's next?
That is all the psychic phase. I'm sorry. One thing I did forget to do at the end of the movement phase, because you had been
I will.
All right,
discussing
my man.
things.
He's gonna do
At
it.
the end of my movement phase, my Tech Priest Dominus is able to use Lord of the, or excuse me, Master of the Machines. And at the end of the model movement phase for the model, I can repair a single friendly Forge World or Questor Mechanicus model within 3 inches of him, but not himself. So this is him. This is a Forge World model or unit. And it regains D3 lost wounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to give him back his 3 wounds.
I said that in the movement phase though.
Yeah.
I was going to say I could have used Return to the Shadows, but okay.
Oh.
What are you doing? What'd you roll?
So he's using Master of the Machines to repair these robots.
Okay. All right.
So he heals 2 of the wounds.
All right.
It has only taken 1, so it's got 5 wounds left. And I apologize. That was at the end of the movement phase, but we were talking about events and things and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Then the psychic phase happens. Now the shooting phase. I am going to shoot all of these intercessors into these gene stealers, because I really don't want them over here talking to me with their hands and stuff, because they got big hands.
Yeah.
Big scary hands.
Yeah, so I've got, out of the General's Handbook, I've got a stratagem called Return to the Shadows, where if I'm 6 inches away from you, I can take them off the board and then bring them back using Cold Ambush again.
Yeah, that's the one you can't use in the same turn. But you can use it.
Yeah, for a
Take 'em off
second,
and back
I
on.
thought, I could have taken them off, and I taken them off, and I missed out, but I didn't. So.
All right, so these guys are firing over there. They don't. Do they have any sort of chicanery that makes them minuses to hit?
No.
Right. No. So 3s.
So it's just the robots?
No, this is these guys.
Okay.
Look at all them 1s. I better check to see what they're showing. It's hit rolls in the fight phase. Okay, so they can't re-roll those. But the 3 hit, and it's 4s versus 5s, right? Because I got that thing off.
That was Strength 5, not Toughness.
Oh, okay, so
Yep.
they're toughness 4.
Yep.
All right, so 4s. So that'd be 3 at -1.
Save 1.
Excellent.
Oh, these guys are so dead.
All right, so they fired.
They are fired.
Haha, the Absolver bolt pistol. Oh, holy crap! Really? The Absolver bolt pistol is 16 inches. I'm gonna shoot with my chaplain. Look at him.
Yeah, those things are pretty cool.
I've never gotten to shoot one. Usually he's hiding somewhere back there.
Yeah, cowarding.
Oh, he's waiting for people to charge so he can beat people with the big stick.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
Coward.
a hit. No, I'm not playing here on.
Mo.
All right, so that is strength 5 versus your 4, so 3's to wound. That's a wound at -1.
That's another dead one.
Pow!
Another dead one.
And the Librarian has a bolt pistol, but it's 12 inches, so I don't. No, still in. He's hitting on. He is hitting on 3s as well. So he hits. 4s to wound. Wound. No minus on that as a regular bolt pistol. Excellent. This unit is going to fire at the Gene Stealers.
I should have command pointed, at least tried to roll that other dice to
So-
get them into combat early.
I can't. I'm going to say this guy's out because I can't exactly tell if it's over his base or not. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 4, 8. Nine. Plus I get to say 9. 3's to hit. Look at them 1s. Don't have anybody by them that does anything like that. And then we're looking for 4s. And hopefully all the right places. Wow. So that's 4 wounds at -1.
Okay.
On the Geen Stealers. And that's from this unit to this unit.
You say -1?
Yeah, but you have a 5 invulnerable because the null zone didn't go off.
I still lose 3. So that gives you first blood. So Larry's on the board with first blood for 1 point.
Ooh, I did stuff. I got lucky. I got real lucky. So,
Turn.
so I guess that means he's the closest model now.
He is
All right, so I'm gonna have the Rubbits fire. I'm very sorry.
so dead.
I'm very, very sorry. Okay, that's right. He's not. All right, so I have this guy has 3 of the phosphor blasters, and then this guy has the flamer back here, so he's gonna be out of range. Wow, I forgot though that that incendiary thing is 12 inches, but it's still not far enough. Actually, he's over there. Close. Forgot that thing is that's a big flamer. All right, so this thing's gonna fire at you with 9 shots.
Yep.
9. 36-inch range. So 8, 9. All right. Hitting on. It's a heavy. Do they have anything? And you don't gain cover for saving throws. But they are still heavy, and I don't see anything where it says that I don't get the -1, which again, I would think a robot would be probably stable on this. But they're hitting on 4s instead of 3s.
Okay.
So 3, 6 hits. Strength of 6, toughness on the Patriarch.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
We were
Technical.
talking technical stuff over here.
I understand.
Patriarch is a toughness of 3. That's not the Patriarch, that's the Promise. I'm sorry. Toughness, I'm sorry, Patriarch's toughness 6.
Alright, so 4s to wound. So 3 wounds -2. Well, no covered ones.
So he's got a 4-up.
Invulnerable.
He's got a 4-up save, 5-up invulnerable.
Oh, okay.
So
It's -2 to the for the AV.
how many times?
3.
3. The 3 dice I just picked up.
I like those 3 dice.
So how much damage do they do?
It's 1 damage apiece.
All right, that is 3. Whew! Not looking good. Luckily, he's got 10 wounds. Oh no,
Excellent.
he's got 6 wounds.
So basically, he's a non-ranged version of my Rubbits. Without the cool shield.
Okay, down to 3, sir.
All right.
Oh
Well.
wait a minute. Now I can actually take the familiars instead of his wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's basically a small unit there. So.
Well. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's different. Used to be they didn't count for anything,
Yeah, no, they count.
except for the fact that they're.
So I'll take 2 wounds, leaving him with 5. It's all right. You got another robot to kill him with anyway.
Well, no, this robot's out of range because he has
Oh.
the fists and he has a 12-inch flamer, which is just out. However, the Dominus does have a big shooting gun.
Okay.
He's got a big, weird science gun. It's a Volkite blaster. It's 24-inch range, though, so it may not be within range. 24. Nope, I'm in range. So we're going to do the Volkite blaster on that fella right yonder. So I'm hitting with 2s. That's a heavy 3. Oh, you can reroll hit rolls of 1 in the shooting phase for forge roll units within 6 inches. I don't know if I rolled any ones on him or not, but it doesn't matter. All right, so he's hitting on 2s. Well, actually, he's hitting on 3s because it's a heavy weapon. And even though he has like the little spider walkie thingy, he doesn't get any benefit to that, which again, I find silly. But we'll hit on 3s. We'll miss with 2 because of that. But I get to reroll 1s. Into 1s.
1s to 1s.
All right, so it is strength 6, so 4s. And each time I roll a 6, it suffers a mortal wound in addition to any other damage.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh.
So it's 0 AP, but you suffer a mortal wound.
Kill me. Kill
I'm
me.
trying to. That's the idea.
Right,
No
so
one wants to shake hands with that. See this claw?
I see that claw. So I just took 1 wound, or I take 2?
You take 2. One of them's a mortal
One was
wound.
mortal.
The other one is 0 AP. So you save that.
Saved 1.
So you took at least 1. Good job, Dominus. That's a Black Hand tattoo original right there too. That's one we got from Bobby.
Oh, is it one we got from
Yeah.
Bobby? Nice.
Yeah, because I didn't have time to put together or paint mine. So.
Once again, in a trade-in program.
That's right. I've got quite a few of Bobby's trade-ins over there. I have his call that lights up. It's all cool and pretty.
They say, Dicehead.com guys, do you have a painting team to paint all of these models? I say, we sure do. It's those people that traded into us from all over the U.S.
And
And Larry.
and Chad whenever he has time. It's true. So not that often. All right. So I am going to then go to my next unit, which is going to be these intercessors, and I'm going to shoot those guys up there. I believe I'm over 15. Yes, so it's going to be 1 shot apiece, so that's 5 shots. 4, 5 shots. Looking for 3s. Got a couple of 2s in there. And now they're toughness 3, right?
Correct.
Looking for 3. So I got 3 wounds at -1 on your neophytes and the ruins stretched over to the objective there from here. So these ultramarines have shot to here.
Well, that is the neophytes.
Correct, sir.
I've saved 2 of them, actually.
All right.
Well, no, the whole unit has to be in the ruins to get that cover save, Larry. These guys are not, so I actually lost 3 guys.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So, all right.
Okay.
3 dead. I'm gonna leave them right there to remember morality.
Your they're gene stealers. They have no morality. They're filthy xeno. Okay, everybody's out of the range of his absolver bolt pistol, but we're going to take these Cognis las cannons and shoot that rock grinder.
Okay.
Well, we're going to try. I can't say for sure, as Mr. Painter would point out to me.
So yeah, Ironclad King, the Lord of the Rings game. You know, that's been around for quite a long time, and me and No Moking used to play that quite a bit. It is a great game. And I think the updates are making it even better than it was before. I always enjoyed that game, and it is familiar for a lot of people, and it's pretty decent to get into. You said as far as an intro game goes, as far as it being familiar to people. It's kind of weird because for us anyway, it seems like 40K is just the look of it has always been a better, like a little more attractive. But the cool thing about Lord of the Rings and the way it's set up, it's really scenario driven. And so, you know, you could get together with 2 or 3 of your other friends and you'd be like, hey, you're going to collect Mordor and I'm going to collect Rohan, and, you know, you collect, you know, the
free people.
The free people, you know, yeah, whatever.
Or good, evil,
Yeah.
free peoples.
And so
now they have keywords like these games too.
Oh, do they? Cool. So, you know, you can kind of get together with 3 or 4 of your buddies and everybody just kind of focus on a certain faction. And then when you come together, you can play just about any scenario you want because everybody has picked up the models, you know. And so that's a definite attractive thing about the game. It was before, whenever the game was huge. Back when the movies were releasing, that game was huge. It was huge for Games Workshop. It was huge for local game stores. and we played a lot of that game. And I'm excited to see it return. The
Now,
return of
the
the
King.
King. That's right.
It's I like the way it plays too. They used it in a couple of different things.
Ironclad King is Josh Bloom.
Okay, what's up, Josh Bloom? How you doing, man? Maybe nobody wanted us to know that. Maybe he didn't want us to know that.
He doesn't know us very well, yet.
Sorry.
So 3s to hit normally, but I moved, so 4s to hit with these last cannons. Hey, if I do the Larry strategy and pay a command point, I've hit you.
Okay.
All right,
for it.
so it misses. No. It's not real. I wish it was. I'm trying to convince GW to make it a real thing. Then you and me could actually maybe hit once in a while.
Yeah,
At least
right.
Once.
Once.
All right. My sister hung me on the hook once.
Once.
All right. I'm going to fire this unit into, well, I'm going to fire the 2 that can see. The torsion cannon may not be in range.
That's all right, Ironclad King. No one was paying attention to what I was saying, probably. We're good. We're all good.
I can say it again.
No big secret.
Secret. Got a secret?
Your secret identity
Ha
is still safe with us.
He's
On
Batman.
live TV.
Excellent. So the torsion cannon is within range. So I'm going to fire an a heavy arc rifle and a torsion gun into that. Is that a unit or is that 2 separate ones?
The Sentinels,
Yes.
that is a unit, sir.
All right.
A unit.
All right. I'm going to hit you in the unit.
Oh.
The heavy arc rifle is 2 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Okay, bring it on, Donkey Kong.
And they do have heavy battle servitor models. The unit can only advance D3, but do not suffer for firing a heavy weapon after moving.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 4s because they're servitors.
Sure.
So there's 1 hit.
All right.
What's the toughness? 7 or 6 on those guys? Because this is strength 6.
The Scouty Sentinels. They're not very tough, sir.
I think they're 6.
Toughness 5.
5. Okay.
I think the armoreds are 6.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting those aren't armors. All right, so it does not wound. The torsion cannon gets 1 shot on a 4, and it misses. All right. Well, all right. With that, then we'll go straight over to the tried and true Marine Hellblaster and their fun unit.
Okay.
Which is standing next to the flag, so they can have a country. If I can get the page to separate. So.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings models could definitely be used for D&D games. They're a little bit smaller scale than like your typical fantasy guys.
They're 25 instead of 28.
Yeah, but I mean, for D&D, they're still perfect.
Oh yeah.
You know, and because basically most of the Reaper models are, I guess, WizKids Paizo models now are 25 mil, so they scale up with those guys.
Well,
Just perfect. In D&D game, you're not looking for super accuracy.
and if you really wanted to mesh them into a Sigmar, since they measure from the base now,
Right.
you just put them on the appropriate size base and use them
Correct.
as whatever.
Yeah, you could use them in Sigmar as well. That's true. They're talking about being able, if you buy the Lord of the Rings, you can actually double them in D&D campaigns for D&D.
Oh
models.
yeah, yeah, very much so. They're really good for that. I mean, hobbits and whatnot. All right, we're gonna fire all of these. I'm gonna fire them at that unit of. So the Hellblasters from here.
Yeah, I've got the camera right on them.
The Hellblasters are gonna fire straight over to they can see this Sentinel.
Sentinels. Okay.
All right, so it's I'm not going to overcharge. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 30-inch range. So I'm pretty sure. Make sure they're all within. So 30 is right there. Not. Look at that. No, can't fire at them. So never mind. But I can pot shot over here. So as much as it's a waste, they're the only unit within range, so I'm just going to shoot the neophytes then.
Okay.
So I can't quite reach them, but these guys right here,
Bring them down.
I can.
Take the look.
All right, so
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I didn't do it. What are you trying to do? They didn't do it. I was going to have it go.
15.
Chad's trying to do some fancy camera effects over here.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
What a shame. Gotta turn off that autofocus stuff. Oh, that's because it's on the wrong one.
There's no telling what the top view looks like now.
No, we're good. Wanting to talk to you. That's good.
Strength 7, toughness 3, so 2s.
All right. Those are the rolls that I like to see.
Yeah. All right
There
then.
you go. That's
All
what we
right.
do. That's what we do here
That's right.
in the Lane and Sherry
That's right.
dice roll super spectacular.
Super spectacular.
Lane and Sherry. That's our
Lane and Sherry.
that's our Twitch names. Lane
Excellent.
and Sherry.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's to keep us incognito like that other guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That way no one knows who we are like Josh.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, who?
There's actually 3 Joshes that I know of on the stream tonight.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a Josh-tacular.
It's a Josh-tacular.
All right, so that's all I think I can do with my shooting. I've done the best I can with the dice rolls that I have been given.
Okay. Well,
So we would go to the charge phase, and not happening.
Okay.
Then we're going to go to the fight phase, and not happening.
Okay.
Unfortunately, those guys I had no way to I couldn't see them from.
yeah,
really,
that wall is very nice there. You can't
Yes.
really tell it on camera, but this wall blocks a ton of line of
Yeah,
sight.
it's
You can't see
just
that
on,
chimera or anything.
even the ones that are on like
Yeah.
their own masonry over here.
Yeah, even the guys that are way above.
All right, so morale phase. You got something to do. I didn't lose anybody on my shooting phase or my my player phase.
guys. We lost 3. That'd be a total of 4, so they're all good.
All right.
Cool thing about the Patriarch is that if any of these Gene Stealers had lived, they would automatically pass their morale check because they're within 6 inches of them.
I didn't secure any of my cards.
Okay.
I'm going to discard. I can only discard 1.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to discard defend objective 2 since I'm not even going to be able to get to objective 2 anytime soon.
Right. Well,
But,
yeah, that'll take 2 turns of the game to actually get
yeah.
that.
So I'd rather try to get something in that I might could actually acquire.
Right.
All right, so then it goes to battle round 2, top of your turn. I'm going to see if I can call in some artillery real quick. On a 5 or a 6. No, sir.
No artillery.
Nope, they're too busy shelling the actual chaos threat and not these guys that we didn't even know were here.
Battle round 2.
Battle round 2,
All right.
fight!
All right.
How many points you got right now, buddy?
Just first
Just
blood.
one. First blood.
One.
It's currently 1-1. So I'm going to flip over to do 2 new objectives because I discarded that fear thing for my discard last round.
Gotcha.
So, secure objective 6. Where's objective 6? It's
That's
right here.
4, yeah. There's objective 6 right
6
there
is
next to
over there.
those cat
Yeah, to the
next to those tractor servitors.
and secure objective 4.
The leader here is the server John Deere D4105.
Well, dear John,
No, that's another guy totally. He's in the Slaneshi army.
where's number 4 is back here.
Number 4 is both of those are we're looking at them. One of them we're standing on with a banner that lets us shoot when we die.
Man, one of the things that I did not really do really well before playing Gene Stealer Cults was figure out the best way to infiltrate and play. So, kind of got that same issue still, trying to figure out exactly what how to play these guys because against. I mean, I'm just thankful that you're not playing even more shooting, man. Like that and that I was able to get behind that wall over there because.
Well, like I said,
Me up.
I had a couple. I had another army that I was thinking about, and I was even thinking about going pure Mechanicum, but then I'm like, knowing that these guys are getting used to them, I'd rather play something that's more fun for both of us. And yeah,
All right.
this is very theme oriented, which I like.
So Gene Stealers move 8. I'm going to go ahead and roll their advance here.
Okay.
So 10 inches for this unit.
I'll spend command points. Do they have anything that lets them re-roll?
They don't, but they can advance and charge in the same turn.
I just didn't know because like if they're within him and they get to re-roll charges, or so a lot of assaulty thingies do stuff like that.
Nothing like that yet. We'll see.
I could see him getting something like that in the codex.
Not real sure when that's going to happen. Probably next year. I don't think it'll be this year.
I would be surprised if it's not around Christmas with as much as they've been pushing all the.
That's true. Genestealers have been in every single box set that you've seen lately.
Yeah.
So which one is your general over there, your warlord?
My warlord is Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Sir Charles. Carlos Toussaint.
I'm trying to see if I can get past the chaplain in the charge, or past the psyker in the charge. I can't, so.
You can certainly try. Hey, that's really close. It's like you roll 2 1s or something.
Well, the thing is, I know the Genestealers can deal with that unit, as long as they can make that charge.
That's the important part. I
The
really like that feature. That's awesome.
the other thing, so. Either way, I could stand that.
Did you watch their carapace in purple? Because he seems a little more blue.
He actually got highlights.
Well, because he is a character.
Yeah, and
Well, they look like they're highlighted too. It just looked like they were highlighting kind of a purple.
Yeah, so the way that I painted those guys was real quick and real messy. I painted them black, and then I just real sloppy, like did a dry brush of the blue that I highlighted here on those guys, and then I washed them with the purple wash, and so it really dulled it down, but it it gave them that, if you put purple wash over a black, especially where it pulls up, it'll give it that purple look tone, a little bit.
Purple
and
shadows.
So the purple washed over those original dry brushes and kind of give those blues a little bit of purple. And so eventually I go back over and do the actual highlights with the pure blue again. I think it's the electric blue from.
It makes it pop really well.
So yeah, I did the same with him, but he just got that extra highlight on him. So.
Well, that's how characters should be.
Yep. So.
A little bit of ha.
I was thinking about doing it with the Genestealers. I don't know. I don't enjoy painting the Genestealer models.
Well, I mean, it's the usual thing of if you have a mob army, then you have to really enjoy painting to do more than just what you do. I mean, like my guard, all I did was use army painter to basically I'd paint in my base coats and then I'd wash the army painter over it and then I'm done.
Right.
Because I've got 120 of them, I need to get them done. I'd rather spend time on Creed or whatever, or like in this case the Patriarch or the Magus or whatever.
Right.
Hey, are you going to try to rock grind my robots? It's a rock grinder, not a robot grinder. That's it. My tech priest Dominus is Professor Farnsworth.
Professor Farnsworth.
Yes. Because the whole thing where I say robots comes from, Dr. Zoidberg saying, robots. The robot for Bender. So he's going to be running around going, good news, everybody. I just repaired the robots. Now I need to get a guy on a crab-like device and call him Zoidberg.
Yeah. If only that army had a crab-like device in it.
Yeah, like an wait. An Anna, wait for it, Gur.
These guys. Back to the cover.
Coherency.
And the end of my movement is going to bring about the oncoming of my Neophyte hybrids, or my Metamorph hybrids, I should say.
Not those guys.
Let's roll to see where they come on, or what happens here. 5. So, again, 9 inches away
And they can either shoot, right,
or move,
or move.
which I didn't do over there,
Ah,
or else with my initial roll of a 3, I would have made that charge, and they wouldn't all be dead. Learning the army.
do I get a point for knowing your army rule?
Yeah. Oh well.
In all fairness, though, I have like
Thus is life.
everything but cow. Really, I mean, technically, I can make a small gene stealer one, but it's not really a.
Oh, Mr. just donated.
Who did?
Mr.
Mr.
That'd be the
$10.
That'd be the Rob.
Oh,
He's
well,
winning the
King.
top donation right now.
thank you, Rob King.
That's
All right,
good.
so now I
Hail to
can
the king, baby.
now I can move them. Now I can move them 6 inches or shoot with them.
Yes, as per your rule that you roll with your Colt ambush.
That would have helped greatly. Another cool thing I was reading about the if you bring them in with the Patriarch,
Mhm.
you roll 3 dice for your cold ambush and pick which one you want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Sort of like
so-
Call being able to take both, or you roll twice for Mars, and he can take both or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, so
There's some neat synergies there.
I didn't like 5 is pretty good. I'm not sure which is getting able to come on and then move another 6 inches towards is really good.
6, I think they can do. I mean, it used to, and with a 6 was the best because they could come on and do whatever they wanted to, just like if they had just been placed on the board, before the game.
Yeah, so set up the unit anywhere it's more than 9 inches from any models. The unit can move normally even though it has just arrived as reinforcements.
Yeah.
So if those are gene stealers, you can actually advance with them and still assault with them. So yeah,
that's
so, yeah,
that's
6
rough.
is pretty nice. For a second, I thought about taking the Patriarch off with the command point and then bringing him in with these guys, but I've got Slay the Warlord, so I'm going to see if I can go through 2 of your characters with him. I'm going to see what he's made out of over here. I don't know that he can take on the Librarian. We'll find out. So
I was trying really hard to make sure he buffed them for the hand-to-hand.
yeah.
And then this guy was basically trying to do some mind bullets and succeeded quite spectacularly to do mind bullets.
All right, so he is going to, let me see what the range is. I may have put myself out of range here with my, no, 18 inches of the sucker. So he's going to try Might from Beyond again, which will go to these guys and will give them +1 strength if it goes off.
And so now he can only do 1 more.
So he can't do any because I lost his familiars.
Oh, gotcha.
So he just gets 1. So that I got it with an 8.
She's still got Sparky over there, right?
Yeah, I've still got him back here in the back.
And you said he was within deny range?
Just barely, yep.
Okay.
Just barely.
That's a tough choice then there, sir. Nobody wants no strength 5 gene stealers. That's just not cool. I guess we're going to try to deny it. So I need at least an 8 because I get +1 with Psychic Hood, but I need 9. A 9. Denied.
Oh, you denied it?
Well, it's actually that +1.
Son of a denial. Okay.
That's right. None for you. What is it you say? Nothing, Lebowski? Nothing?
Nothing, Lebowski. Nothing. So, Chocolate Girl, you want to tell them how this donation thing works? Because it's all new to me, too.
All right, guys. So, top donator tonight will be put into a raffle. We'll spin a wheel, and you'll land whatever you land on is the item you get for your giveaway. That's what you get tonight. So, top donator will get that item. I'll let you guys know what those items are here in just a minute. I'll preview that wheel here in just a minute so you guys can see that. That's how that works. We'll show that off to you here in just a minute.
All right. So, secure objective 6 is here. Secure objective 4 is up there. I'm going to try and pull out a 6. I guess I got to get those guys off of that, right? Or do I get boots on the ground and I can claim that?
They're elites, aren't they?
No, they're actually troops.
They are troops?
Yep.
Okay. Then, well, these are troops from the Mechanicus detachment.
Okay.
So they get it's back to the. But you have more. I think it was. Isn't it still in this one? It's more models.
More models, yeah.
Yeah. So you would have it because there's only 3 models.
If for some reason I stay there, which would be dumb to do, just to claim an objective. But I'm going to try to charge in. I've got these big saws. I'm going to try to take
Well,
those
these
robots.
guys here are much more anti-vehicle than they are anti-infantry.
Yeah.
So
I figured as much. Okay, so that's the psychic phase. Let's see, Smite only works up to 18 inches away. Is that right?
yes, but it's the closest unit.
And does he have to be able to see that unit? He doesn't. It's just. Yeah, it has to be inside. Yeah, it does. Okay, so he can't do anything back here. I'm going to go with the mining laser from the rock grinder.
Excellent.
It's going to go to the robots.
The robots. Bad news, everybody. Wait, rock laser? Is that like rock lobster?
Rock laser.
Why not Zoidberg? Sorry.
I'd already been thinking it. I was just waiting for you to say it, man. I thought it like 4 or 5 times.
Right.
I'll give that one to Larry.
Okay. I just figured it was a long string peg thing.
Lock lobster claw.
Phantom rock lobster? Why not Zoidberg?
So that's a hit. Strength 9. What's the damage on the robot, or toughness on the robot?
The damage.
The damage on the robots.
The robots. The robots have a toughness of 7.
So definitely be a wound. AP -3.
Alright, so it's going to be the. So they have Aegis Protocol, so they have 1 to armor and vulnerable saves for model unit. So it's going to be their vulnerable save of a 5, goes to a 4 because of Aegis Protocols, and if I roll a 6, you take the damage.
Okay.
No.
So D6 damage. 6 damage.
Alright, so
That's
he
what I'm
only had
talking
5. He'll take 1.
There's them robots. And then the heavy stubba as well. There.
You killed Robbie.
Blugga, 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 heavy stubba. No hits for the heavy stubba.
Excellent.
And that's it for the rock grinder. Let's see. Multi-laser from the Chimera. He cannot see the robots.
That'd be the Moses Chimera.
The Moses Mara. It's a Moses Mara.
It's a Moses Mara.
Moses Mara. He's just going to shoot over here at this unit of Ultramarines. Is about all I can see.
Okay.
He can shoot the Marines actually here, the Death Watch Marines. So he's going to go for those guys actually. Let's see. Multi-laser's 3 shots.
Well, you can split your shots too because you've got a heavy bolter and those.
I do. Yeah, I'm just going to fire all of them at the Death Watch Marines there in the Sister Battle Ruins.
Good. I don't have any Death Watch. These are all Iron Hands.
The arm hands. Arm hands.
They're the Iron Hands.
Thank you. It's like Arn Anderson hands.
Jazz Hands.
Multi-laser gets 3 shots.
Yes, sir. Hitting on powers.
2 hits.
Well, did it move?
Strength 6. Toughness.
4s.
1 wound. No negatives.
The +1 because they're in cover, so 2 up.
2 up. I guess heavy bolter. 1 hit. 1 wound. -1.
So regular armor save. Saved.
Alright. That's it for those.
They're dug in like an Alabama tick.
Yeah, like an Alabama tick.
I ain't got time to bleed. You got time to duck?
The Scout Sentinels.
So, have you seen the trailer for the new Predator?
I have, and you sound excited about it, so I want
No,
to
no.
give my opinion of it.
I'm only excited about it because have you noticed that the sign for the VA hospital is in Chattanooga, Tennessee?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Craig saw that whenever we were watching it the other day,
That's pretty funny.
and then some other people pointed it out. And I'm like, that's pretty cool.
I think it looks absolutely horrible, and I wish they would quit making Predator movies because they just can't get it right.
I wish they just stopped doing this. I wish they get out of this. Let's remake everything, and then, you know, even if it flunks, make something original, because otherwise you're never going to get anything that's not already been done or screwed up.
I mean, man, I really want some good Predator movies, right?
Yeah.
But in my opinion,
I actually
the last decent Predator movie was that one with Adrian Brody where he went to the planet. And if you rewatch it, it's really not that good. It was just better than many others.
Adrian Brody. Who's he?
It's where they go to the actual planet of the predators. The prisoners get dumped on the planet. I think that was the
Last one that I remember that I liked was Predators, which was the one that had Lawrence Fishburne in it, and it had the group of them hunting there, and had Topher, what's his name, is a serial killer in the middle of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is it?
Was that
Okay.
not Adrian Brody that was in that? It might have been.
It might have been. I
The
don't.
guy
I'm
from
not.
King Kong, the last King Kong movie.
Okay, I don't know.
He's got a humongous nose.
It had Danny Trejo.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah, I
briefly.
think, but even that one wasn't great, man. Like after
It was
the,
better than. Well, they set the bar really low with all the
They
Alien vs
did.
Predator films because they didn't go with the freaking comics.
That's all I'm saying. If you want a decent Predator, like this looks like it's going to be a comedy. It might as well have had two of the Wayans brothers in it.
Are you sure they're not in the suits?
It's just it looks horrible.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's because they have the habit of flipping through and going, well, I have the idea, and don't actually pay attention to any of the actual story or the concept or anything like that. It's like freaking Starship Troopers, where Verhoeven goes, yeah, I read the first couple of pages, I got the idea of the book, and he misses the entire point of the book. I mean, I'm used to have people, screwing up a film and not doing everything from the film or from the book or whatever.
Yeah.
But if they at least get the point across and I can identify the characters, I'm usually okay. But that one is like, yeah, this is nothing but IG versus Tyranid. It's not even remotely what Heinlein wrote about, and would probably want the guy shot.
Yeah, they just need to open up any Predator comic ever by
Ever.
Dark Horse Comics and say this is what we should make a movie. I don't care which one it is.
Yeah.
Any of it would be better than what they've been doing with them.
Yeah.
You had the first Predator movie. The Danny Glover movie was okay. It was still, in my opinion, the second best, but that's not saying a lot for it.
Yeah, well, the first two are the only ones that I consider worth the damn.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
and the best part to me was the end where he has the flintlock, gives it, passes it off to Danny Glover,
Yeah.
and I just was waiting for him to go. I'm too old for this,
Right.
this crap. and then Riggs to walk out and go, "What are you doing?"
Funny. All right, so I have no what
I'm sorry.
I'm
yes.
back to no.
We got off on the Predators.
That's fine. We talked about everything on this stream. So
That's right.
So this Sentinel's going to shoot here,
Okay.
and this Sentinel's going to shoot the Breachers. Okay. So Sentinel to the Breachers is a hit,
Okay.
and that is maybe a wound, strength 9. I don't know what their toughness is.
The Breachers.
And I'm going to go ahead and make the roll for the Walker over there. That is a miss.
The Breachers are toughness 5.
So no wound on the Breachers. Made it a 3. And I did not hit the Walker. JJ over there.
Yes.
And I'm
call
going
him
to take
Ray
the 2 mining lasers at the Walker.
Mining lasers. So they didn't move, but the rest
They
of you
did.
did, right?
Just
Oh,
yeah.
those two guys out there. It's per model. It's like it used to be. It's one of those rules that you can easily overlook.
So the mining laser, I'm pretty sure is going to win that guy. What's the Walker's toughness?
Well, it's a number, and I'm trying to remember what that number is, but I haven't looked it up. But I'm 10, so we're gonna look it up here, and it's a 6.
Okay.
Like how I padded the tie there. I'm sorry, padded the time, not the tie. Pad tie is something different. It's terrific.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I didn't say terrific. Because I'd never say terrific.
Heavy 1. So strength 9.
That's 3s.
So wound, -3, D3 wound. So it's basically like the mining laser, but it does D3 wounds instead of D6 wounds.
Alright, so it's -3, you say?
Yep.
Alright, so I get my invulnerable save of a 6. Nope, came close.
And D3 wounds. Would be 3 wounds.
3 wounds. No, you said D3. That sounds better than just saying it's 3 wounds.
I got it.
He has 6 wounds total. He now has 3 remaining.
All right. And
Oh, sorry, and this one has 5 wounds remaining. Be consistent.
well, these guns are actually in range too.
Give me that. Oh, good.
No, I
Oh,
can
you
just
got
go
this.
for these guns. Yeah. Just one of them though. The other guy moved. So. And it's a miss anyway. He was too busy looking at the other guys who moved.
Yeah. Like, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna move this guy right here, Larry. You know, it's on my movement phase because I'm gonna forget that he's part of the unit.
PKO Pyro asked Shane, are you liking the new Gene Stealer Hulk stuff?
I like it, man. Still trying to get used to this whole infiltrate thing, and sorry the game's going a little bit slow tonight because I'm not up on all the stats. But I like it, man. I've always liked the theme of this army forever and ever and ever. I always thought the whole idea was really, really cool. So I'm just excited to get to play with it, paint it up. I've got Necromunda bases I primed up today. They're all going to go on the Necromunda bases to look like they're under the city, dwelling around in the hives and whatnot. So maybe next time you see them, they'll have those bases on them.
And then you can use them for Necromunda and for Kill Team.
I could, right? And I'm going to do a little bit, like I said, this was all the foot troops, the neophytes, and the metamorphs were all a trade-in that was already pre-painted. And I'm going to do a little bit of touch-ups on them. They look great for tabletop, but I'm gonna do a little bit more on them. Maybe put a little bit more color here and there, and do some little work on some of the highlights and stuff. But I think once I put the bases on there, it'll make a big difference too. But as far as how the army plays, it's a little tricky. It takes some finesse, I believe, and I haven't quite got that finesse yet. But we're gonna go over here and we're gonna shoot our hand flamers at these guys. I should have 5 hand flamers in here.
Okay.
And what's your toughness? You said
6.
5 or 6.
6.
So I got 2 wounds, and I don't think hand flamers have any kind of AP.
It's 6 on this on the battle story. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you've got 2 wounds there, just normal saves.
2 wounds. 2 wounds. Breachers have 3 up armor save. I failed 1. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that. And I made it with the command point.
Yeah, they're strength 3, no AP. Oh, they get D3 shots though. So far that's 5. So let's see, they would have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 4 more hits with them.
Okay.
No more wounds though.
Okay.
So that's the first time I've ever used a hand flamer in the game, I think.
Yeah. It's just the short range is the only difference between that and a regular flamer, I think.
No, it's D3 hits, which a regular flamer
D3,
is.
D6, yeah. Okay.
It's D6, and they're strength 3, and there's no AP. So the regular flamer strength 4, right? Yeah. Yeah, regular flamer strength 4, heavy flamer strength 5, -1 AP. Yeah, okay. So, and then I've got a couple of pistols over there in that unit as well. And they both miss. Coming back around to anything else that has any kind of shooting, I have nothing. So, nothing, Lebowski.
Nothing.
We believe in nothing. Okay, so we're going to go to the charge phase. And I'm going to start over here with the metamorphs.
Did you ever mind bullet with him?
Mind bullet. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, because you parked your Chimera in
I
front.
parked my camera
All
in
right.
front of him.
It's like, you idiots!
I
I was
can-
doing things!
I can see your Psyker, but he's not the closest model, so I couldn't have used it against him anyway. I'm sorry.
I was just couldn't remember if I wanted to make sure you had a chance
Yeah, I did not.
with him.
So you're going to do your Overwatch with the creatures over there?
Sure. I will do such a thing. So 4 shots and then 1 shot. So the off-color die will be the torsion cannon. The others are the arc rifles. No hits. With the overwatching.
Okay. And my charge is a 4.
Barely. Are we rolling?
Nah, that's close enough.
Alright, just checking. Didn't know if you wanted to get further back.
Gets us in. Now, is that the Martian Iron Earth or the Martian Iron Crust on the base of
It's
those?
the Iron Earth.
So
because
cool.
I did this before they came out with the Iron Crust. In fact, my Iron Earth dried up. I got to buy another bottle to finish these guys out when I work on them again. But it is awesome,
Yeah.
and that's without any dry brushing.
Really? It
That's
just
just-
does. That's just how it does. That's really cool, man.
I really just put it straight on.
It'd be
paint-
interesting to figure out how they figured a formula to make stuff crack and that
It's a
pattern.
medium actually. Call it. They used it all the time for like doing like those pots and stuff in pottery and so
Yeah.
forth. They've had it for a while, so as it dries, it gets so thin that it pops apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something before you can mix in other colors to it, and that's what they've kind of done.
That's really cool. All right, so I'm going to go with this unit of Gene Stealers to these Iron Hands.
All right, I'm going to Overwatch with these Iron Hands. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
I got to see that. Okay.
That's 2 hits.
Yeah, so we're over here, guys. These Gene Stealers are charging in here. Sorry, I forgot we didn't have it on top view.
And I'm looking for force to wound. I got 1 wound and -1.
Saved it.
All right,
Dodged that bullet,
rolled them 2 1s.
literally.
Well, you did what I said. You rolled 2 1s.
I did roll 2.
It's just on 1 die. You're supposed to roll it on both, 1 on both.
Go, little Gene Stealers, go.
Go, go.
Go, Gene Stealer, go.
So is he only got half movement?
Yeah. He's a little slow coming up out the ground.
Like, I can't ever get out of this stupid.
Okay, the Patriarch is going to go for the Librarian.
I'm gonna bolt pistol him. I'm gonna attempt to bolt pistol him. No.
Coming
Snicker snack.
in. Okay. Let's start with the Patriarch.
Okay, good choice.
Because you can interrupt me.
I can, and I would have.
So no moking. We're going to talk about these strategies, these command points of stratagems. So one of the most used stratagems besides the reroll is what's the name of the stratagem?
Counterattack.
Counterattack. And basically the way hand-to-hand works in 40K now is that after I charge, I pick a unit to fight with, and I get to do that with all my chargers first. But Larry can spend 2 command points to counterattack and interrupt my chargers. So if say if I picked here first, then he could pay 2 command points and then attack my Patriarch before I get a chance to swing. So I'm gonna go with my Patriarch first.
Yeah, 1 unit has to go first. Then after that, I have the option of paying 2 command points to interrupt. The first unit that he picks always gets to go.
So that's a big use of those command points that a lot of people use.
If I remember my strategies, I'd show off some of those more. But they're stratagems because I really think that's where armies shine nowadays, because it gives them their flavor. I'd like to see what more they're going to give to the Gene Stealer cults too. More of the lurking and the pop off, pop on, that kind of thing.
All right, man. So I have a 2 up to hit, and I get 6 attacks.
Yay!
So I hit with all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I have monstrous rending claws. I may reroll failed wounds for this weapon, and if I make a wound roll of 6, that hit is robbed at an AP of -6 and 3 damage.
Nice.
All right, so his strength is 6,
Mm-hmm.
and your toughness is.
Look for it.
So I'm looking for 3s. Really looking for 6s. Oh, and I'll take those. I'll take those. And then does I get to reroll failed wounds? So it gives me another chance. Hey! So 4 wounds, 2 at -6,
Mm-hmm.
2 at -3.
How much damage do these do?
Those do 6 or 3 each,
Oh, so there's
and
no
the
point.
others do D3.
There's no point in rolling because he's only got 5, and if that's 6, and I can't save
Oh,
it.
you don't have it. He doesn't have an invuln.
No, for some reason they don't allow librarians to have invulnerable saves
Well, okay then. That's
because they're dumb. I mean, not even
all right. Well,
not even a Rosarius.
that was kind of
Oh,
anticlimactic.
but he's an Iron Hand.
Okay.
Well, so I guess so. So I need to roll the others, and then I roll for all of them. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, go.
All right. So how much was the other two?
So the other
Zero
2 was
minus-
-3.
So 6s to save, to not save. So that's a total of 6, 7, 8 wounds, right? 9 wounds.
No, it's just total of 4.
Well, 6 plus the 2 there, right?
Oh yes, 6
Right.
plus the D3s.
Okay, the D3. That's what I was trying to get.
6, so 9, so 10 wounds total.
3, 6, 7, 9, 10. If I roll 10 6s, I win. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'll
I'm done.
totally shake your hand and call it a day.
I did 2. It's not enough.
So you took 8 wounds.
I did
All right, so
That's
now
good.
I can consolidate.
3 inches
So
towards the closest.
towards
So
the closest.
this guy.
Go there.
If you can come within an inch, you'll pull him in, but he'll be able to attack
You'll be
you,
able to
and
attack.
so will they.
Right. But I won't be able to attack you. So.
Right, because you didn't declare a charge against him.
You know what? I'm still going to pull him in.
Okay. I'm
Because I don't want him running away.
I'm still
Oh, that's true.
when it comes to my turn. Just to remind you.
I don't want you running away, Larry.
Okay.
Don't be a coward.
I won't be. I'll be tactical.
In that case, I'm not pulling him in. I don't want him hand-to-hand with him any longer than I have to.
All right.
All right. So 3-inch consolidation. With, oh, so are you going to interrupt? Are you going to
Well,
countercharge?
Yes, I think I will.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 command
Spending
points.
2 command points.
And now I'm going to attack with the Marines into them.
Okay.
I'm going to put. Nah, I'm going to try to blunt their charge because he's already went, and I'll get a chance beforehand. So we're just going to do that. So, intercessors get 2 attacks apiece because they're big bitty bobs. And then the sergeant, who is still alive, he's going to pile. Well, the sergeant, well, he's already in base, so he can't pile any farther. So actually, the sergeant's going to have to go on him because he's in base. So 3 attacks on the patriarch, and then 2, 4, 6 attacks on those guys. 3, 6, hitting on 3s. This is on the regular guys.
No Moking has said that he would watch us play Go Fish.
Yeah, there you go. So
There's no dice involved, so
yes, that is true. So the benefit of the chaplain being within 6 inches, I can reroll failed hit rolls in the fight phase for friendly chapter units within 6 of him. So these that failed, I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
And they turned
dang,
all
all right.
very palpable. All right. So we're looking for 4s to wound because it's strength 4, toughness 4.
Okay.
And this one does not count. But I got 4 of them at regular armor save.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That's 3, man.
All right. Now the sergeant here is going to put 3 because he has to because he's in base. He's going to put his 3 attacks on patriarch. So looking for 3s. And looking for, what's his toughness? His toughness is 6?
5.
5? Okay, so I'm looking for 5. Got 1 wound on a 6.
He's got a 4 up.
Okay. That's what a sarge does.
That's right.
He leads by example. All right, now they can consolidate. Okay, I'm done. So back to your pick.
That's right, you're done.
Yeah. So are they done dead?
Done dead.
They're DRT, as my friend Kenny, the cop would say. That's short for dead right there.
Dead right there.
DRT. They're dead right
DRT.
there.
That makes some sense. Well, you killed 1, which one more than you. I had 12, so if I have 10 Gene Stealers in a unit, I get an extra attack out of them. So you had to kill 3 to keep me to the regular amount of attacks.
I blunted them claws a little bit. It's probably not going to help, but they made a valiant effort.
So they now have 3 attacks each.
Excellent. I agree. I concur.
And the Patriarch
Professor Farnsworth is going to
can
go.
have
Good
1 to hit rolls in the
news!
fight phase for any friendly curse-trained gene stealers who are within 6 inches of him.
Mhm.
So they are now going to need. There's a lot of rules that stack with this army too. So it's one of the things. So now they only need 2s to hit. Thanks to the Patriarch.
Pardon me.
Okay, so I need 2s to hit.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's fun.
Look at this.
Yes, very, very intently.
And they have 3 attacks each, so that's 27 attacks.
Yay!
Number 27. Looking for 2s. So any little tiny gene stealers and any 1s don't make the cut. That didn't hit. I'll flip that one over to a 1 on an accident. And their strength is 4.
Well, did they? No, I denied their power, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I'm looking for 4s. Correct.
In all the wrong places. Do they have rending claws that let you reroll 1s to wound like he did?
Rending claws. Their rending claws on a 6 up is resolved at DP -4.
I knew they got something. I just didn't know because.
Two, 4, 6. So that's 7 wounds at regular save of -1.
These?
Yep.
A regular save of -1.
That's
I don't think that's the regular save, sir.
well, 7 at -1,
So 4s.
3 at -3.
Um,
Holy crap,
two.
Larry! Oh my
Bless you.
gosh.
All right, so there's 2.5 guys gone.
And then these are at -3 if you want to roll them.
Well,
Or
actually,
-4.
hold on. So these 2 made it.
Okay.
These I can save on 6s because their flesh is weak.
All right.
So I made 1 more. So I took enough for 2 guys. And then you said 3 more at what?
-4.
Alright, so -4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I can't save.
Okay, so roll your
So-
6s.
So it's 3, just 3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Alright. So that's a total of
7 wounds.
So that'd be 2, 4, 6, and Sarge is still there
Still fitting.
with 1.
All right.
I'm out of DPs for some reason.
Here you go.
Some of these are real gene stealery dice.
We'll sort them out. Okay. And you've already made, let's see. So now we go over to my
They can consolidate 3 inches.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna put these right here to remind myself
Let's see
for a
here.
morality test.
We ready to try that giveaway? Talk where you want to tell people one more time what we need to do so they get another opportunity to donate there.
I'm gonna go ahead and transition to it here. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna raffle off tonight. We're got a wheel spin we're gonna do. You have a chance of winning a Lehman Russ, a 5-man Noise Marine squad with the secondary upgrades already attached to them. The Chapter Ancient Primaris and a Primaris Librarian and a 5-man Primaris Hellblaster squad. So that's what top donator has a chance of winning tonight. We will call before, there's no countdown on that. We'll just call and say, you know, this is it. That's it for top donations. And then we'll do that wheel spin here in a little while. But that's what you're looking at, guys. Those are the items that will be sent to you today. One of those items.
They get to pick, right?
No, it's a wheel. It's gonna be a
Oh,
wheel
it's the
spin.
wheel. It's the wheel.
Yeah, I'll actually show you guys.
It's the wheel of fish.
This
Aha.
is the wheel spin. This is what it
Red
looks like,
snapper.
guys, right here.
Very tasty.
And we'll spin that wheel. We'll spin that wheel, and you'll see what happens.
I hope I get the red snapper.
Is it behind the door marked supplies?
Red snapper.
Very tasty.
Alright, this
You're stupid.
so
You're so stupid. Oh dear.
Give me that Roman camera view there.
A Roman
Chopper
camera.
door. All right, going to there. Okay, so
yes, those are Slaanesh Noise Marines. Yes,
Yes, they are.
they have the real deal upgrades too that are hard to come by. So
here I get a 3-inch consolidation.
Yes. Well, a pollen.
Pollen.
Consolidations is after the fact.
Shh.
What was that? Are they leaking?
No, I just know better. I'm just telling you.
Oh. Okay. All right then.
Hush, little Larry.
I know. I'm always wrong.
Say
Ask
a
anybody.
word. All right. We're gonna go there.
All right.
I don't know what these metamorph guys do.
Choppy things and lashy things and extra arm things.
Sorry, guys. We know it's gonna go a little bit long tonight. We hope you appreciate you guys staying with us, and hope you're having a good time hanging out with us tonight.
And enjoy bad puns and 80s movies references
That's what we're good at.
and in-depth discussions about predators. But that's kind of topical because you are playing an alien xenomorph army.
That's very true.
So, it is not out of the realm of, reason.
All right. So the acolyte hybrids.
Them acolyte hybrids.
We're going to start with these heavy rock kata. Heavy rock kata.
Heavy rock lobsters. Excellent.
Heavy rock kata. 2 attacks with each, so that's 4 attacks from the heavy rock cutters. I need a 3-up.
Right.
Hitting with half of them.
Do they get anything like
I'm going to command point one of those. Hooray.
another device that lets them reroll? Fail.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, I didn't know. I'm just trying to. Like the lash whips, I thought, what do they do? They just.
So if he's killed in the fight phase before I made my attacks, I get to leave him where he is and attack with him, so he gets to lash you on the way out.
He rode a blazing saddle.
Branded! That's another Big Lebowski quote. Branded!
There's a Big Lebowski reference in WoW.
Is there?
They have a dwarf wandering around getting angry because there's poo on his carpet.
Yeah. Heavy rock cutter, strength ×2, so that's strength 8. What's your toughness?
The 5s.
So roll 2 5s, sir. -4 AP, 2 damage.
Good lord. -4, you say?
Get your rocks cut. Get your rocks cut,
how many?
Larry.
How many wounds? Just 2?
2.
Alright, so 6 up and vulnerables. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, it's just 6 up. Nope. There's another one I could have added that up and saved 1 if we had our strategy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying.
I know some of the rules designers at GW. I should put that in.
You should.
Say, hey.
Well, I mean, Duncan got that, one card with the one event, where it was for the paint thing. They made up a whole card and everything. So we should at least get a card that we can just flash up in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And spend it on the channel.
I'll talk to Andy about that.
I'm just saying. Andy attacked.
Andy attack.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's 4 wounds, sir.
All right then. They have 12 apiece.
What?
No. They have 3 apiece. So 6, you said?
4 so far.
No. So
4 damage.
That guy has 12 left.
The rest of these jerks.
2 wounds left. That's 4. He has 2.
I have 2 attacks each, and so there was 10 there. So I got 7 guys, 14 dice. Lots of 1s and 2s.
I like it.
These Gene Stealer cult dice, man, they like showing me those 1s and 2s, baby.
That's why it's such a bad design. It's like, why not put your cool symbol on that?
I got my new emote today.
You got an
They got a
emote?
new emote.
They approved my emote today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw it up in here.
Sweet. Is
It's
it,
my face, the Viking thing. The Viking logo. It's the head with the beard and the horns.
Oh, cool.
the Bloodbeard!
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
Bloodbeard for the beard god?
yeah. That's cool. Heck yeah. So my strength on these guys is, I've got the cultist knives. My strength is 4, so I need 5s. Holy moly! Look at those!
Yeah.
Look at that shake.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5. 5 wounds, sir.
AP?
Just regular save for you there, buddy.
They have a 3 at the moment.
Yeah. As they should.
And yeah, they don't get that. So it's 1 wound, so he's down to 1 wound left.
And then I have the lash whip and bone S-word.
Bone Shrew.
This is from the leader.
Leader 1. Oh, sorry. That's the GoBots.
He's looking for 3s.
In all
Yeah, he found them in all the wrong places.
in Alderaan places.
In all the wrong places.
It's true.
Oh, he didn't win.
That's where Han's looking for love.
I'm going to use a reroll.
Okay.
Oh, he still didn't win.
Excellent.
All
I
right.
like it.
Too soon.
All right, man.
Too soon.
Too soon, yeah. We don't talk about that. Okay. That's all my attacks over there, Chief.
All right. So, that all your chargers? There.
It is, yep. That's
All right.
everyone who's charged.
So they've already gone. He's gone in. Did you mean to charge that?
Oh, yeah, I was going to charge
Go
that.
ahead and
Take your Overwatch.
my.
Charge the rock grinder here. Thank you for being so kind, sir.
No problem. It's all about the fun. Hey, look at those 3 6s.
Dang. I've
Um,
got a rock grinder left to charge with.
it's me rolling, dude. We know how this happens.
Toughness 7 on this guy.
Toughness 7. So looking at still 5s because I believe. Where's my robots? My robots. The heavy phosphor blasters are strength 6. So 5. 2 5s. So that's 2 at -2. And you can't take 7 throws, extra 7 throws.
You needed 6s, so did not get them. How much damage?
So
1 damage per.
Says 2 damage total.
Alright. And the Goliath starts with 10 wounds, so he has 8 remaining.
Go, Ribbit.
Alright, now he's going to roll for his charge distance.
I'm not going to call him Bender because he's not
Just
shiny,
5.
and he does not have a shiny metal helmet.
When you lost your other one, no Moking said
What?
Gigantor Falls.
Oh, yes. I loved that cartoon when I was a kid.
This guy looks more like Big Robot 6.
I could never get a he is. I could never get a freaking joystick to make a robot do what that guy
Oh, right.
did. That was a heck of a joystick.
You know, the thing about Gigantor is it's Saturday morning cartoons, right? Back when they used to have cartoons on Saturday mornings. And when I was a kid, I didn't get to see it often, but when I did, it was still in black and white.
Yeah,
Like,
all
you
mine
know.
were because I was seeing them during the week when I got home from school. Very fuzzy because they were on like random, public
Yeah.
access channels or whatever,
Yeah.
like Goldar.
Yeah.
I saw Goldar once because I'm like, oh, I can see like shapes. Back when you had bunny ears for your TV.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I used to listen to the Munsters because the sound came in great, but the screen was totally all fuzzy.
Yep.
And that was TV. That was Channel 61 out of Chattanooga. It was
Yeah.
like their first local channel that was like
non 3 9 12.
Yeah, not 3, 9, 12. So
CBS, ABC, or
I used
NBC.
to listen to the Munsters when I was a kid at my grandparents' house. So they come in at my house. They come in at their house, though. Oh, man. Those are the days.
Alright, so that's your last charger.
Yep, that's it. And so, Rock Grinder. Chad's like, what's he talking about? Fuzzy TV.
Bunch of old people.
No. I remember changing the channel was goom, goom, goom. Trust me.
Did you hear that in the room?
I did, but I remember changing the channel.
Mom, I it haunts my dreams. What does it sound? Well, back in my day, boy.
All right, the Goliath Rock Grinder gets 6 attacks.
Oh dear. Hitting on 4s. Probably, hopefully.
Weapon skill 5.
Oh gosh, that's better than rhinos. I guess it is kind of designed to do such a thing.
Yeah, I would think it'd hit on more.
But it's rocks, not robots. So it's not a
Oh,
robot
a
grinder.
model equipped with the drill dozer blade can take D3 additional attacks to turn charged.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful
Yeah.
convenient.
One more attack, which was a hit. 3. I gotta read my rules here.
Yeah.
Strength plus 3, so I got strength 8.
Oh, good. Toughness 7. 3.
Oh, come on!
Ha
Command point. Got it.
All right.
2, negative 2.
What's up, Dustin 40K nerd? How's it going, buddy?
All right. So I have a 4 up and vulnerable. All right, I don't get the 6th thing, but I have a 4 up and vulnerable.
Josh goes, no balls.
All right. How much damage?
It's D3 damage each. Oh, 6!
All right.
I'll take it.
All right.
Bye-bye, Mr. Robot.
You killed my robot.
Woo!
You're welcome. I made that possible.
We're after midnight. We still got 20 viewers. Thanks, guys, for staying with us after midnight.
You just got to see a robot run over by a rock grinder.
That's right.
So all of you are thinking Total Recall, I'm sure. Because that's just what happens.
It's a robot rock grinder. It's a robot grinder.
Robot rock grinder.
Robot grinders.
Robot rock grinder. Jeez.
Oh,
Make your attacks back, man. This game's taking for
It gets a 3-inch
It'll take
consolidation
forever.
toward the closest enemy if it
Ever.
wants to.
and ever. There.
Ever, and ever.
Well, I was trying to give you your chance.
I know.
You just killed a robot that would have killed that thing.
I totally
Alright.
appreciate it.
So I'm going to move these guys in and attack with my breachers. I'm gonna try to breach some metamorphs. So they have 3 attacks apiece. They have arc claws. So they're strength 6. So that's 6 attacks.
Were we on that other view the whole time? Or were we
No.
on top down from?
We're on top down.
Okay.
I've been going back and forth.
I need to check one thing.
We're fighting right there now. Where the camera's at. So while Larry's checking out something, Chad, you want to tell him once again about the giveaway?
Yep. So, guys, top donator tonight will get a chance at a wheel spin. We've got a Lehman Russ, a 5-man Noise Marine squad with the upgrades that you have to purchase separately. The Primaris Chapter Ancient, Primaris Hellblasters 5-man squad, and a Primaris Librarian, all for the top donator. It's the wheel spin for that tonight. So,
So top donator right now is,
$10 right now.
and that is Mr. King.
Mr. Rob King right now.
King.
Right now, is getting him one of those items.
So we're going to do 2 spins. Will we spin again for the second, or just that's it?
Probably just one tonight.
29. All right. I don't know how this stuff works.
If we happen to break 50, we'll do a second wheel spin.
Okay.
So one of them, this one has an arc claw. This one has a torsion claw.
All right.
Or hydraulic claw. So this one I'll do first, which is the arc claw. It's hitting on 4s. And it misses. The hydraulic claw is hitting on 4s. It hits twice. It is ×2 strength, so it is in fact strength 10. So 2 to wound on creature, unless you have a toughness 5 or 6.
Toughness 4.
Okay. Okay. So it's 2s to wound, 2 wounds, and it's -1 and D3 damage each.
I'm actually toughness 3, Larry. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just being facetious. It's strength 10.
Okay, all right. Well, just for future reference.
So that's 2 wounds, and it's D3 damage each, -1 armor save.
Not save. Oh, they don't get that special 5-up invul or whatever.
And it's well, I didn't know there's 2 guys, but it's 2 and 1 damage.
Okay.
As they are hydraulically clawed.
That's pretty nasty.
It's evil. It used to be a lot worse, but strength 10 is pretty nasty. It's
Yeah.
I put it on there for when I got into hand-to-hand vehicles.
Right.
This again is a vehicle killing unit from 7th edition.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right. That's all my attacks there. So.
And that's that puts us everywhere, right? So we're either end of the turn. We're going to do some morale checks.
Okay, and that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll start, and then I've got
You give us the top down real quick, Mr. Chocolate Bar.
Baby, die.
That's from when the TV was fuzzy and you had in black and white. These guys automatically pass because of him.
Yeah.
These guys lost 2. So they're not going to fail, but I'll make the roll. That's a 7. So they're good.
All right. So that unit lost 3.
3 guys.
So the chaplain lets them do things.
Let's use his leadership.
That's right. Use his leadership within 6 inches, which he's within 6 inches.
Absolutely.
And his leadership is better. So his is a 9.
So you can't fail.
But I'm rolling.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That is as close as they could get. They're scared.
Well, it's a he. It's
He's-
the Sarge.
oh, yeah, he's
It's
scared.
Sarge.
Skunk's scared.
But-
Skunk ain't dead.
But Sarge is a man.
He ain't skunk. Skunk's not dead.
He went up and punched a patriarch
He did.
right in the nose. All right, so that was that one. They lost 1, but they can't fail. But,
Okay.
no,
No,
there you go.
they don't care. They don't even care.
My robots don't have to take one anymore.
Okay.
Because they're dead.
All right.
All right. I'm going to use the stratagem to bring them back on at full health.
Oh, I'm sure you have that. So I got secure objective 6 this round.
Okay.
So that gives me 1 point. Secure objective 4 is still up here in this nest of Hellblasters. I will not be getting that. I'm going to discard secure objective 4 for next round. So currently I have 2 points. 2 points. This round I got 1 point. So 1 point for this round.
All right. So this is the second turn.
This is the second turn. Some
So-
tells me we're not going to finish this game tonight, but
And
it's
you-
going to be.
And you went first, right?
I went first.
All right, so I'm going to, at the start of my player turn, I'm going to see if I can artillery bombard you.
Okay.
Oh, so 5. Can I just pay 2 command points and make it a 5?
Maybe.
All right, so
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it.
PKO Pyro done donated $11.
Oh, he's one up.
He needs them. He needs them. Noise Marines. He says I can't talk tonight.
Well.
No.
So the cheapest thing there in that lot, retail, are the characters, and they're $30.
Yeah.
The Psyker's $35, and the Banner Bearer, I guess, is probably maybe he's $25. He doesn't come separate, so
Yeah, the only way to get him is through the Dark Imperium.
so I mean
Who? Oh,
the
The
Banner
ancient,
Bearer, yeah.
all right. So I drew secure objective 4. Hey, I believe I have secured objective 4. This is a chain maneuver,
There, yeah,
where I'm
that
already
is-
sitting on
That
it,
is one of my maneuvers.
and I
Right?
got it. Excellent.
Somehow I always manage to draw, and these games I always manage to draw the ones I'm sitting on top of.
Guys, those donations also stack. So if you donate $1 now, $2 later throughout the whole stream at any given point separately, you will have $3 in donations. You don't get screwed out of what you already donated earlier. It does stack.
Okay, so Mr. King could donate 2 and still be.
Yeah, they can
be
donate
in
$2
the
more
lead again.
and be ahead. Yep.
You hear that, Rob? $2 puts you back in the league.
He is going to advance.
What if he does $1.25?
No, he's still in the lead.
I rolled a
Can
6
you
for
do
my
$1 and a
advance.
penny?
Yeah, he did $1 and a penny.
Oh my gosh, we can get to the pennies. Let me move this Roman candle out of the way. I mean, roaming camera.
Yes. So he advanced.
You sure did.
He moves 10, but I rolled a 6, so that's 16 inches total.
Man. I'd call that more than an advance. He does look like he's in a running pose there.
It's very true. So these guys are going to fall back.
No, Larry, don't pull that nonsense.
You do it to me all the time.
That is not cool. Dude. Good
Well-
picture of the chicken there.
Chickens.
There's the roaming chicken.
Watch out for them chickens.
I watched Young Guns.
Yeah, look at
And
the
Young Guns,
size
too.
of that chicken.
I watched Young
It's your
Guns 2.
gang, Dave.
I watched Young Guns 2 last night. Young Guns the night before.
That's the best part of Young Guns 2. It's your gang, Dave.
You see the size of
That chicken.
dude chicken.
Cock-a-doodle chicken.
We'll leave out the other choice words in the quote.
Yes. Well, I filled them in mentally, so. And we're going to advance. Yeah, no, we're not. No.
Yeah. It's your game, Dave.
It's your gang, Dave.
You lead the way.
Come on, Eileen.
Sentinels and high heels. How's it going tonight, Airmain? Thanks for watching with us tonight.
And our shenanigans. Our mini shenanigans.
There you go. Now they can see the models.
Chad already said hey to you, but hello, Dustin 40K nerd.
Okay. That's all.
Oh, that's cool.
That's all my movement. You know, hold on. Hold on. Any of his. No. No, they're not.
Guys, again, if you don't know about our trade-in program, it doesn't cost you anything other than the shipping to get it to us, and we have been told by many customers that we offer the best deals. They kind of shop around, so you give them the best money, and so if you've got old stuff laying around, we are happy to take it and give you store credit for brand new stuff. So hit that up. It's at dicehead.com. Check out the gamer trade-in program.
No psychic phase because you murdered my psychic.
I did murder Yosaka.
You did.
Bazooka.
Musaki.
Man, those metamorphs are about to be dead.
I really hope so.
We can save some time and just take them off the
Dustin
field.
wants to trade in my mom.
But I know that you really want to roll those dice.
Well, see, when people do that, you miss some of those glory moments.
That's
where,
true. That's absolutely
How many
true.
times have you gone, there's one guy left there?
I know.
And I'm
It's
like,
totally
you know, yes, it's highly unlikely and highly improbable. But, you know, the cool story that you can come away with if it doesn't go that way. All right, so shooting phase. He's going to fire his pistol. He's going to try to put his pistol up against the head of big bulbous head of the patriarch and shoot him.
What kind of head you see?
Big bulbous.
Big Bubble said?
Sounds like
It's a bulbous head.
So Bubble said?
It's strength 4, toughness
Bulba.
5 or 6 on the patriarch. 6.
On the Patriarch, yeah,
Yeah.
toughness.
It's not double, right?
Oh, man, I just dropped all my papers.
Oh dear.
Not good.
in the headlights.
Paper in the headlights.
Headlights.
Whoa!
Hey, what turn are you on?
Turn 2.
This is turn 2. Shush. There's been
I
discussions.
gotta go home at some point.
It's overrated.
He's toughness 5.
All right, so
We're gonna have a pig cam on my stream.
A big cam, that'd be
Looking
awesome.
for-
Oh, you didn't know? Larry doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
No, we got a new orc
Check
in
it
the
out.
house.
Check out a pig.
Razor Thraka. We bought a pig yesterday.
razor crawl. Well, that's cool. Well, congratulations on your porcine friend.
And it's really, really loud when it screams.
Yes.
Holy
Well,
crap.
whenever you butcher them for food, they scream a lot.
What are you
But
doing, Larry?
I was trying to do stuff. You guys distracted me with a pig. All right.
Veterans of the long game. That's us.
There was bacon. All right. So he fired. These guys are all gonna shoot at the rock grinder, because why not? So 4 of them, not 5 of them, because I can see the back wheel. So
What are your safe?
I don't know. Larry,
15.
Rock
You know-
Rider has a 4-up save.
You don't get any saves. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We are firing from here to here. Cool. All right. So hitting on 3s. Wow, they all hit. Wounding on, what's his toughness? 7 probably.
7, I'm sure.
So 5, no,
Toughness 7.
so it's not double, so 5s to wound. Look at that. So that's 4 wounds at -1, sir. Sir stroke madam.
4 wounds at -1. And that was on, again, on the
The rock grinder.
grinder.
Rock
The 4th
grinder.
save. Looking for 5s.
In all in one places.
2 saves.
Look at you. That's 2 wounds, 2 bolter. I
1
shot
damage each.
something. I shot 2 of these headlights out.
1 damage each.
That is correct, sir. Now I got D3 bolters. And the mechanic can fix them.
Yeah.
All right. Then we're going to fire the absolver pistol. I think.
Oh,
He
lost 2 wounds, huh?
threw this into there. Yes, I got 4 wounds with bolters, and he made 2 saves. All right, so I'm going to shoot the absolver pistol, which is a 16-inch range from my warlord to that guy. Hitting on a number that I'm hitting on 3s. And a miss. All right. He is going to fire his Volkite at this thing. And actually probably some other things that he has. Detect Priest Dominus. What do I have? What does he have on the block? Okay, so I have the Volkite, and I have the pistol, the Serpentis.
The Prince of Piss.
Oh,
Pistoliers.
Alright, so I'm going to fire the Volkite. It's a heavy 3. So he's hitting on 3s because he normally hits on 2s.
The rock grinder?
Yeah, this to the rock grinder. So from here to here. Alright, so that's 3 hits. Strength 6 and the toughness you said was 6?
7.
7. So 5s. 5s again to wound. However, each time I make a wound roll of a 6 for this weapon, the target suffers a mortal wound in addition to any other damage. So that's
Oh, crap.
2 automatic mortal wounds, and then 2 at minus nothing.
So you get 4 up save.
Dang.
So that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds,
Shot
got 2 up.
2. He's about explosion.
I'm going to turn him towards the camera so you can see his pretty stripes.
All right.
The hazard straps. He's coming at you full throttle. He's gonna
his,
explode.
his other weapon
He's got 2 wounds left. He's about to go boom.
is the Serpenta. It's assault.
Serpentor.
It's assault 1. All right. So he hits on 2s because it's not a heavy. He hits. The Serpenta strength 5, so 5s. Wounds. Units if others do not gain any bonus from being covered, so it's -1 and 1 damage.
Need 5. Oh, I got a little
That's the baby
team killer
Ned.
guy. You got one wound left there.
All right, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. I'm gonna fire his Absolver bolt pistol to there. So that would be the apothecary, the firing the reductor pistol. It's actually a reductor weapon. Make sure I'm doing it proper.
Just make it happen.
That's an Absolver. Okay, so hitting on threes. Hit. Strength of 5, toughness that, so 5s. No wound. Now, because we need to get rid of it, because otherwise it's going to be angry with us and it grinds rocks and robots, apparently.
I don't think it's got much left in it at this point.
So I'm going to fire that. Yeah, I'm going to fire the whole unit into that, just to try to get it.
All right.
What?
That's
Yes.
how I have to do it.
So,
If I don't, it won't happen.
So, I've told you the story of Fistus, right? Which
Yep.
is Craig's guy, which I said, oh, it's just an aspiring champion. What could he do? He has a power fist and a bolt pistol, and he's miles away from everybody. So he murdered 2 Wraith Lords, a unit of Banshees, and the only way we killed him was luring him under a booby trap bridge and blowing it up on him. So I don't do that anymore. I'm just like,
Fair
okay,
enough.
because something could happen. So
Fair
2,
enough.
4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Three, 4 ones and a 2. All right, looking for 5s.
Guys, the models
Not
in the
a-
dice tray there that Larry's rolling in are the models that are going to be on the wheel tonight. Invisible to our eyes, but
Oh.
not to you guys.
I was confused. I'm like, I can't. What? There's nothing there. That sounds rude.
So what just happened?
Absolutely nothing.
You didn't wound that
No.
with all those dice,
Nope.
all those shots.
I have your roll, Shane. Ha ha!
Huzzah!
They have fallen back, so and can't do anything. He has a special rule, the
Give us the
Balistari.
top view there, please, Mr. Chad.
Balistari.
Thanks, sir.
Maybe he does. I think I'm a different one. No, it's Cognitus.
Guys, I'll be on tomorrow night too, painting. I'll post up some stuff on that on Facebook. Just keep an eye out. It'll be tomorrow night. We got some giveaways I'm working on.
All right, so the Balistari has a twin Cognitus las cannon, and its special rule is you may fire this weapon even if the firing model advanced, but you must subtract 2 from any hit rolls when you do so. So he hits on a 3 normally, so I'm
Okay.
hitting on 5s. I'm going to shoot over here at the. I can't see this because
Mark Wallace
the thing's there. I'm going to shoot right over there and to those sentinels. I got 1 hit. And then strength 9. 9? Yes, 9. That's a wound. It's -3 and D6.
To the Sentinels.
Sentinel, sir.
All right.
It does 2 damage. No, because I roll. I know how this goes. I've seen this movie. All right. That's him. They can't fire. These Hellblasters are going to unload right here and hope that,
Yeah, this is going to be horrible for me.
that they obliterate things. So it's 2 shots. I'm not overcharging. So it's 10 shots at 8.
See, this is the part of the Gene Sword called Charmy that I just can't seem to get down because, again, he can fall out of hand to hand, and these guys are pretty frail when they get shot at. So they've really got to kill whatever I charge with them
I'm glad I didn't overcharge.
and be able to get into
It's 3 ones.
be able to get into cover. Yeah, that's a good thing you didn't overcharge. I wish you would have.
I know.
You don't need to overcharge there.
Not anymore.
You're gonna murderfy those guys.
All right. So their toughness 3 or 4.
3.
So they're double. There's double. So it's going to be 2 still. And by cracky, I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this one. And I got a 3. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. That's a minus a fair size number.
Yeah.
Minus 4. Zot, zot, zot.
Guys, we'll go ahead and do.
Yeah, they're gonna be dead anyway. So
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and do a wheel spin, guys.
And that's all
People
my
are starting to drop out, so might as well do it now.
that's it now.
all my shoes.
Well, it is midnight 30. Thank you guys for sticking around as long as you have. So we do the little spin.
And so far, PKO Pyro is in the lead here. So we're gonna call it, and we're gonna go ahead and spin that wheel. What'd you win? I can't even tell.
What's that say?
5-man Hellblaster Squad.
And Hellblaster Squad.
And what just fired? How appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what you won. So give us shoot us a message, and if you're wanting to come pick it up, let me know. That way we can get that in your hands here in the store. Congrats.
Congrats.
So anyhow, we'll get back to the game. I just want to go ahead and do that before people were all dropped out, so they could see that happen.
Thanks for the donation, PK Pyro. We appreciate it. Congratulations, because your $11 just got you a $40 worth of models there. Well, $35 worth of models. Right?
Heck yeah. Yeah,
30
35.
bucks.
Yeah.
30. You need a 10 or
35,
60. So yeah.
Yeah.
$30 worth of models for $11. That's a good deal.
Heck yeah. And they're effective.
They are effective. You just got to see them in action.
All right, that's all my shooting. So we go to the assault phase.
Okay.
I don't have, well, actually it goes to the charge phase. I don't have anything to charge. So it goes to the fight phase. So I'm going to fight with Sarge, and he's going to go down trying to smack that thing.
Okay.
Because why not? He's a valiant ex-trooper of the Imperial.
Where did your cowardly librarian go?
Same place your cowardly heroes go whenever the hell you got it.
So you'll be on the page, right? Oh, shoot. So you'll be on the spin, right? What you lose the other line.
Alright, I missed with my sergeant.
You'll have to hit my actions. Right? And then you would hit Will. And then you would just go back to that so you can see what it was.
Okay.
I'll pull that out of there.
Cool, cool, cool. So what did he do?
He did, yeah, but he didn't want to do
Yeah, right. So
it's
now,
your pick.
now it's my pick.
Josh, dudes do start dying whenever you start rolling ones.
6 attacks from the Patriarch. Needs 2s. Needs 3s and needs 6s. Special can re-roll wounds. 2, 4, 5. This 6 is at negative something crazy.
Whatever he's at.
I dropped all my pages and screwed it up. So,
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call this sooner than later. Next time we play with these armies, guys, we will know them a little better.
I think this time it was more talking about random things.
It was. We have talked about lots of AP of -6 and damage of 3 on that 6 right there. Those are AP -3.
Alright, so these are on 6s to save. So I saved 2 of them. And then it's the damage apiece.
D3 each.
Find out what that is. Then this is 3 damage. Right.
So 2, 4, 7, 10 damage.
Now, the total adding this?
Yep.
3, 6, 7, 9, 10 6s. Oh,
Close.
I got
There's a lot of 5s in there.
I got 3, yeah. Yeah, alright, so Sarge went down valiantly. You knew he was there.
Right.
You knew he was there.
And that's it. All right.
He can consolidate 3 inches toward the nearest enemy if he so chooses. At the end of his attack.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, so that's the morale phase.
Yep.
I don't have to take anything. And I think that guy has to take something.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh, look. He still ran away. Bye-bye.
Not like Kill Team, where it's insane.
It's mine.
Yeah.
So,
Chocolate Aurora
Caesar.
Bloodbeard, we'll see you later, and thank you for helping us give away cool stuff tonight.
Yep. If it gets wild, someone drops a few put in there, you know how to do it.
All right.
Alright, so at the end of the turn, I secured objective 1 here with these guys.
Okay.
So I got 1 point.
That's a point for you.
Objective 2, I'm not within 3. I got as close.
That's what you're running over there.
Yeah, I got as close as I could. Secure objective 4 I scored because it was a Shane grab right there.
Right.
So I got
Shane grab, not Shane grub.
yeah, Shane grab. Haha, it's an SGG. Alright, so I got two whole points this turn. I feel accomplished. And I'm going to keep to secure objective 2 because I might be able to get it before I'm blown off the board. We don't know. There's been some atrocious damage on both sides.
That's true.
If I didn't take those robots as padding, then my Marines would have suffered early on, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So far, Chad hasn't been keeping up with my score. Thanks,
Nah.
Chad. Let's see. I scored 1 point in each turn, I believe.
I think so. I know you're ahead because Moses is rooting for you.
No, you just pulled ahead there.
Just now, but it's your turn. So. Actually, it's top of the 3rd battle round, right?
It is. You get
Crazy.
to roll- You get to roll for that there
Bombardment.
bombardment.
I
Did you get it? All right.
did on a 5 or 6.
So how does that work?
We need to look that up because I didn't expect to get it ever. I'm taking this top piece, which is the actual theme. So it's a heavy D6, strength 10, minus 3 AP, and D6 damage each. So it doesn't say what it hits on. I'm assuming it's 3s. Or do you think it's more Imperial Guard and 4s?
I don't know. It doesn't. So it hits on.
It just says each turn the defender may make an attack using the following well, if it's a defender, then I would pretty much everything
Yeah,
here.
Imperial. Let's just say 3s. Go ahead, man. It's fine.
I just don't want. I want to be that guy. So it's 3 shots. It's. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I've been doing this entirely wrong. I apologize. So every turn, it makes an attack and make an attack with this, and it always hits on a 5 or a 6.
Oh, okay.
So I should have been hitting every turn, how many ever shots. But we'll call that a misread and go on with it. All right, so I have 3 hit shots and they hit on 5s. So that's 1 hit. Strength 10. Oh, I should say. I'm gonna put it right here.
You got the Hell Blasters, buddy.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Okay.
And it's strength 10 versus toughness 7, so 3.
No, sir.
I'm gonna roll it
Gonna re-roll it
for a 4.
for 4. All right.
All right. It's minus 3 and D6 damage.
Okay. Can't save it.
All right, so it's dead.
All right,
Does it
let's see-
explode?
let's see if it explodes. It does not explode.
I thought it would explode. All right, but
So much for the rock grinder.
I was it was my concern because I was afraid it was going to run over there and chew on my Dominus.
Yeah, well,
That's what it was intending to do. I could see the look in its eye.
I don't think you can move that far. I'll be honest.
It could maybe advance. I don't know.
Pretty bad.
All right, well that's good. All right, so now it's your movement phase.
Yeah, absolutely. PKO Pyro. We'll have them set aside for you, buddy. So it's now my 3rd turn to see what my objectives are this turn. So right now I still have Kingslayer.
Right here.
Behind enemy line, score 1 victory point for one of your screen units within 12 inches of your opponent's table edge at the end of your turn. If 3 or more are within 12 inches, score D3 victory points.
You got
I'm
anybody
not-
you can?
No, I'm not got anybody else to ambush.
What is the Colt ambush thing to take off and put them back on?
Yeah, that is a unit.
Whether they can they return the same turn?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just trying to get you.
Assassinate.
Cool.
Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least one enemy character was removed as a casualty during your turn.
So that's 2 points if you can kill the war.
If I can kill the warlord.
Well, 3 points because you get Kingslayer,
Yeah.
that one, and Slay the Warlord.
Yep. All right. So that's that.
Can you roll more than 7? I'd say going around is a 7.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's already in. Well, no, he's not within reach.
No,
Is
he's not gonna do it.
he? Okay. Look at you.
These guys are like a 10-inch move. So they're all well within their range of movement. A movement.
A movement.
I need to have a movement.
Oh dear. You did watch Young Guns too, so
I did watch
that is at least topical.
You know, I forgot that was Vigo.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of the names in that one. It's like, what the really?
I had forgotten that was old Vigo.
Yep.
Vigo Mortensen.
That was one of the first times I remember seeing him. Before he because that was before he did Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh yeah, it was way before that. Strider even.
Because the other place I've seen him that early was 28 Days with Sandra Bullock and Alan Tudyk. The first place I saw Alan Tudyk. I can't the plant died. I can't keep the plant alive. Alan Tudyk, man. Oh. I guess it all comes out in the wash.
Oh.
You're just jealous. You didn't think of it.
Within 12 inches. All right, so I'm good there.
How far can that thing advance?
You can move 10,
So you might be able to get a third unit over here.
maybe.
I mean, if you want to. I'm not trying to force you to.
Right.
I'm just giving you options.
He gave me several options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stay on point with these guys.
Gotcha. It's with the Moses Mobile.
Mobile, Alabama.
Does that mean it's blessed by the Moses?
Oh gosh.
It might be a power. But that would mean Moses is secretly a gene stealer. He just didn't know it all this time. What?
I don't know.
Just saying.
So I have moved. I have nothing else to infiltrate now. The game's probably going to start going a little bit quicker. Hopefully. And Psychic Phase. The Magus back here is going to cast Smite.
All right.
Did not get it. Not going to spend any points to try to make it happen. He has a familiar, which looks familiar to him.
Yes.
Actually, not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything for him.
You can smite over here.
I can smite over there with the patriarch. I got it with a 9, so it's a
And I don't have anybody left to deny it.
patriarch. So that's D3.
Oh.
3 mortal wounds.
On the closest, which is it's definitely safe. Definitely safe. So he has 5. Yep, 5 normal, so he's down to 2. So there was mind bullets from here to here.
There and all that mess. So shooting.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be about the extent of my shooting is that.
There you go. But you got some over there.
I do. I'm going to take the Chimera at this unit of Marines coming up the center there.
All right.
The G-Stealer dice are going to be the multi-laser. The regular dice are going to be the heavy vulture. Butter.
Butter. Your toughness 4. It's strength 6 and strength 5.
I need 5 to hit. So I got 1 wound on those Marines, -1 with the heavy bolter. So regular save and that recover.
Ba-ding!
All right.
The Emperor protects.
Protects. And then how do these lays?
I think you get 5 shots with them, and you're like,
5 shots.
I think.
It's 12 inches. So.
Yeah, I am remembering like multiple editions. So.
It doesn't matter. It's a small matter, little brother. There we go, kids. That's how we roll. Woo!
Below there, do I see the line of my people?
Yeah.
Man, now I need to really do. I really need to do my Space Wolves. I need a codex then.
We're going to take this unit of neophytes here,
You're taking your unit.
and they are going to, let's see.
Are they gonna pew pew?
See if I can get them in the roaming camera in here.
Just not, as long as it's not the roaming gnome.
Yeah, so they're going to take shots at the Far Strider over there.
That he's not from Sigmar. He's a Balistari Iron Strider, sir.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah.
2, 3.
It's my booty traps. That's what I said, booty traps. It's booty traps. That's what I said.
So I've got 6, 7 shots with these guns. That's a hit and no wounds. And then I've got 2 mining lasers. I can't remember if these guys need 3s or 4s, Larry.
I don't know. I have not had a chance to play mine because mine is not painted. Well, 2 figures are painted.
Web skill 3 up. Wait, that's the neophytes. 4 up. 1 hit. That's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's going to be winning strength 9 against this guy.
Toughness 6. Yes.
Alright. Strength 9, -3.
Just 1 hit. Alright, 6 negates. That's a 5. Okay, so how much damage?
D3. 3 damage. I'm nailing those D3s, man.
Does he explode?
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, because he was down to 3, and you did 3 exactly. He does not explode.
Alright.
I think that's one of the.
Up there.
I should have got those out. I do have those. The stratagem cards for the Adeptus Mechanicus, but it's a little late.
Okay. Now we're going to go with the Sentinels here.
Of the multiverse?
The Sentinels of the Multiverse. Yeah. They're going to go for the Breachers back there.
You're going to breach my breachers? I'm trying. That's just rude.
Here we go. Pew pew.
Oh, dear.
There's 1 hit. There's 1 wound. -4 from a lace cannon.
I believe they have vulnerable, but I don't think it's that great. They have a 6 up line vulnerable, so it's just 1?
Yep.
Nope. How much damage?
D6. It's 2 damage.
So this guy dies because he had 1 left, and this guy goes down to 2 wounds remain.
Guys, thank you so much for sticking around tonight. We're gonna wrap this thing up here. We gotta call it after this turn, Larry.
Okay.
I gotta be back in here early in the morning, and
I get to drive 30 minutes.
that's right.
Hopefully there won't be somebody driving off the menu.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, Larry witnessed somebody laying on their top of their car.
Well, all you could see was the back end of the truck in the ditch. And,
Upside down.
And he had to crawl under the bridge and come out the other side to get out.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's impressive. Impressive. Okay, that's all the shooting that I have, man. So I'm done with the shooting, done with the psychic. I'm going on to the assaulting, charging, insulting phase.
Who you charging, where, and when?
Well, we're going to go right over to all of our big mess.
Was
Right
the
here.
orange 2 for something?
Do what?
Was the orange dice with a 2 on it for something?
It was one of your guys' wounds, but they're gone now. So
My guys only had 2.
I don't know.
Ah, okay.
I had handed you an orange dice to keep track of wounds.
Oh, all right.
So,
It is no longer needed, but thank you.
is there a peppering phase in this version?
Yes. It was over here. There was a lot of pepper.
Yeah, he peppered me.
It was quite spicy.
Really difficult. So we're gonna go. We're gonna start with the Gene Stillers to these guys.
All right, I'm going to overwatch with my 10 shots. 6, 8, 10. Looking for 6s. I got a 6.
There's one.
4s. Nope.
No, sir.
Tempted to re-roll it, but I'm not going
And 4 inches.
that makes
Go ahead and move me in there.
to. Where's my brain? 4 inches?
Yeah. And the Patriarch is going to charge into the Chaplain.
So, do you want to stay outside of an inch of him, or do you want to charge with your 4 inches and pull him in? He'll get to attack. We'll get to
No,
attack.
I'm just going to go mono-y-mono. Warlord against Warlord.
I was gonna say, because then he wouldn't get his Overwatch if you pull him in that way.
No, I got you.
So it makes
Nah.
it makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm not going to use those tactics.
All right.
Mono-y-mono.
All right.
Mono-y tyrannid.
Mono is a kissing disease, but which is appropriate because your gene stealers with ovipositors and
Yeah, they got those tongues. They like French kids.
it's they do. It's French.
That's nasty.
They're up, they're up there, but they're swapping model.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot you with my Absolver pistol, and no, the
It blows up
farthest,
in your face.
the farthest, no, because I didn't overcharge. The farthest from that,
Assaulted 9 inches. I think I got
you reach over here.
it.
All right. Anywhere else?
Nope, that's it for this round, man.
All right. So the fight phase.
To the fight phase. I will start with my Patriarch against your Librarian.
Cool. He's already dead. This is Charlie.
No,
The
sorry,
chaplain.
the Chaplain. You guys are gonna have to excuse me as I earthquake this thing for a minute.
Well, you know, it is appropriate. There's shelling going on. We just need a smoke generator.
Yeah.
Dry ice machine.
Patriarch against the Charlie Chaplain.
Carlos Tassan.
Gets to reroll. No, that spelled wounds. Never mind.
Well, he hits on 2.
He hits on 2s, yeah. Strength 6, toughness, and he's 3s to wound. This is what he gets to reroll. Alright, so 4 at -2. You think I'd have this in my head right by now. People watching are probably like, come on, Shane, get with it.
What are you doing?
4 at -3.
All right. So everything's going to be at 4 and 1.
Okay.
Because chaplains apparently get their rosaries.
Okay.
I saved 2, and then this one saves that
Saved.
one.
Alright, that's the important one to
Yeah.
save.
So I saved 3 total.
So you took 2 D3 damage from each. That's
He's dead
5
anyway.
damage.
5, 3
Does he get that special too?
with their arm hands. It's the chapter thing.
Oh, check him out.
He's still dead, but
Oh, is he?
yeah, because it was
I
fell
thought that
2.
1 6 would have saved you, man.
No, well, I got 3 6s. I blocked 3 of them, but 2 got through, and he has exactly 2 wounds. That's why I say always roll.
Yeah, always roll.
You slay the warlord, you got all 3 of your things. So
Yeah. So okay,
you
what
can consolidate 3 inches.
he's just moving towards those guys, but not into them.
Oh, okay.
Put him in the strain there. All right. So now we got the Gene Stillers. You gonna interrupt there?
I probably should.
Okay.
Especially since
Yeah. Last time, man, interrupting, you got what 3 Gene Stillers out of that.
that's that blunts that attack a little bit. All right. Sarge is going to move over here, and he's going to bring the Patriarch into it. This guy's going to move to here. So the Sarge, as always, as Sarges are wont to do, is going to go into your Patriarch and hit once. And if the Chaplain was alive, they could re-roll that. And one wound because I got a 5 from the Sarge. You go, Sarge. He's even the guy without the helmet. So just pay attention, Cody.
Nope, no good.
Without a helmet, he was able to see his prey. No, it's just on the Patriarch.
Oh, it's on the Patriarch.
I haven't gone with these guys.
Okay, well, you actually caused a wound on the Patriarch.
Sweet. So this is wounds?
Yeah.
Down?
Yeah.
3. All right. Sweet. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1.
Nope. That's a 2 off camera, but it's a 2. So
That's 1 set of attacks down.
I'll take that guy.
All right, and my consolidate. He'll move over here. That's all I can move.
All right. So for my polygon, I'll be able to get everybody in there. So you have to where with all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. It's 24 attacks. 24 attacks. Looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s and all these here D's.
And don't know if I knocked that one over. Next hit, so I'm not going to count it. There was one that I missed, so I'll take one more out. Holy moly.
Now I see one you call last. Don't you? Oh, yeah, that's the one you'll have.
Yeah, so, oh crap. 2, 4, 6 at -1.
So these are at 4s. So
Nice, man.
I saved those.
All right, and these are all resolved at -4 AP.
And just 1 damage each or D3.
1 damage each.
So if I can roll this number again.
Right, oh yeah, because you got your arm hands.
I
Got 2 of them.
saved 2. That's 4 damage.
So it's 2 dead guys.
This guy and this guy. Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is.
Between taking that one guy out and
Yeah.
Bionics.
That is your. That's it for my turn, man.
Okay.
So we do. I'm not going to break, but I'll roll it. I don't need to roll it. So pass it automatically.
Pretty sure I have 2, but I like to roll.
That's an 8.
7, 8. What is the Sarge? I think he's an 8.
I'm pretty sure he's an 8.
Sarge is an 8. Yep.
All right. All right. So what did I get? I got Kingslayer.
You got Kingslayer, Assassinate, and Slay the Warlord. So 3 points right there.
Kingslayer, Assassinate Warlords, 3 points. And then I got Behind Enemy Lines for a 4th point.
Right. Almost D3.
Almost. Okay, Larry, go ahead. When it's your 3rd turn.
All right, at the start of my turn, I'm gonna do this properly now. I get get D6 shots, which is 1 shot. Since it's my last turn, I'm just gonna come 1 point because I'm sure it won't do everything. Hey, I got a 6. So 6 shots. 3, 6. Looking for 5s. So that's 1, 2, 2 hits. And I guess I should have nominated a target. I'm sorry. We're gonna. Well, he's still in combat, so I can't shoot there. So, we're gonna put the shots onto the Chimera. So it's 3. His strength 10, toughness 7, so 3. So 2 wounds, and it's minus whatever the scenario thing says. 2 at -3 and d6 damage each on the Chimera.
Okay. I'm sorry, 2 at -1.
3.
No good.
So that's 7 damage.
7 or 8?
No, it's D3 or D6 each. So it's 2 hits. So it's D6. So 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you said
Oh,
7.
sorry.
That's why I was confused.
Sorry.
Um,
Math is hard.
yeah, so I have 2 wounds left on the Chimera now.
Excellent. I like it.
Had you shot at the Chimera at any time in the game? You had not. Okay. All right. Just making sure that 2 was not a carryover.
No, I shot everything at that rock grinder because I knew it was going to hurt when it charged.
Okay. All right. Okay, man.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So that's that. So regular movement. Can't make it over there anyway. Oh, I need to draw 2 cards because I scored my last 2 cards. So I have Obscure Objective 2 as well. I have Master the Warp. Can't discard that because I could have done it. And it's Obscure Objective 1. Hey!
Hey.
Tonight I'm Shane pulling.
Yeah, man.
Sweet! Alright. I'm going to go right here. Since I really couldn't see anything over there. He's going to go his scuttle. I picked the wrong unit to put the apothecary with. He could have been useful everywhere else, but with the Ultramarines. That's what it is. And I ain't trying to go on these stupid Ultramarines.
Right.
Jing jacked. All right, so that's that. All right, well. Yeah, so I can't even get over there. So, all right, so that's all that. Psychic phase, we're done. And to the shooting phase, I'm going to shoot all of these guys into that neophyte squad.
Okay.
Are they all within? No, they're not. Actually, is that? No, it's not. All right. So all of them except for the back guy, I think.
Bat guy.
Back guy. Yep.
Is a bat guy in there?
Yeah, back guy, Andy. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s because they're toughness 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1.
And that's to the neophytes.
Yes, from this unit to this unit. But they get +1 for their cover, so don't forget that.
Oh, gosh.
Hogosh?
Oh, gosh.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, that's the leader's name.
Hogosh? Okay.
Hogosh.
He the one with the pick over there? Because I'm picking on him.
You killed 4 of them.
Yeah, with that joke alone.
Yeah.
I'm not within range. Ooh. That's over that. So I'm going to shoot the Apothecary's Absolver pistol at your walker there. Texas Ranger. And I missed. We're going to fire. Well, I'm going to fire my 3 pistols into your. That's the warlord, right? You're talking to me about Titan warlords.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear you. All right, so three pistols into the Gene Stealers. So that's 3 hits, 1 wound.
Three hits, 1 wound. All right.
Correct.
Nope. Hey,
Pow.
dead.
It's because they're climbing up on things and I can see them.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
All right, so then we go to here. I'm going to fire the Volkite weapon.
Volkite.
Volkite. It has a range of 24 inches. Let's see if I can I can reach the vehicle. So I'm gonna fire at the vehicle. It is a heavy 3, and he moved, so we're looking at 3s instead of 2s. I don't have anything to reroll it with, so 2 hits. Strength of 6, toughness 7, so 5s, and any 6s are a mortal wound in addition.
Okay.
Nope. All right. And the other is out of range.
So 2 wounds, 2.
Hmm.
That was 2 wounds, 2. Did you get 2
No.
wounds? Oh,
no,
okay. All right.
because mine's a 6
Okay,
versus a
alright.
7, so I would have to have gotten 5s.
Right.
All right. But and the other one's out of range. We're gonna fire the the heavy arc rifle at an unknown fellow.
Brian Fellows.
Yes, right. So it's a 36-inch range and it's heavy 2, so he's hitting on 5 because he moved. And we're gonna well. Yeah, because I kind of want to blow that up and kill that Primus back there, just because.
Well, there's 10 guys inside of it too.
That's true. So I'm gonna fire at that. It'll get covered, obviously. So 1 hit because I'm -1. And then his strength. Oh, I should have this mine. Strength 6, toughness 7, so 5s to wounds. So that wounds. It is -2, and against a vehicle it does D6 damage instead of D3.
Felled them both.
All right. So what? One.
Well, I gave myself 2 chances to save, and I felled them both.
Okay, I was confused. All right, so it's D6 damage because it's a vehicle.
Right. Let's see if it explodes real bad.
Oh! Woohoo! I got my shot. I got my shot. It's what I wanted. Right there, Primus is about to get some mortal wound shrapnel to the face.
Colt Chimera explodes 6 inches. Each unit within 6 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh, are they within 6 inches?
They may be.
Thank you, Moses 350, for putting that dozer blade
Yeah.
on there.
D3 mortal wounds right there.
All right. Let's see what else. How about 3?
So that,
Does he explode?
they may.
Because that would be funny with a chain reaction. Last turn, everybody evaporates because of chain reactions from one Chimera exploding. I mean, this is turn 3, and look how bloody this battle has been.
It's been pretty bad. On a 6, it explodes.
Nice! 6, 6, 6.
Oh, I saw the 6. It bounced around.
So close. All right, well, he goes with
Scout Sentinel has. Holy crap, they have 6 wounds?
Yes. He had 2 on him, I think.
I had taken 2. I meant to look up how many I had left. So he's got 1 wound left.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, then. All right.
He had taken 2.
What about the Primus?
Primus? Go ahead, see if you wound him, man. Or how many wounds he takes. D3.
1.
1. How many wounds he has? 1 mark.
He's 5.
And I got 10 guys inside. I have to.
Well, you place them within 3 inches.
Right.
And then you roll. I think you roll 10, how many ever dice, and you take the ones out if you roll ones.
Well, there's 10 guys. I roll that now.
Hey!
There's 1 dead dude.
One Gene Stealer went to Gene Stealer heaven.
The shotgun.
The what gun?
The shotgun.
Oh, that sounds rude.
It is. All right.
And then you remove the Chimera. Or put a
Blammo.
big smoking red rubble thing on.
Yeah, I miss those days.
In my personal games, I still do. I just leave it there and we just say it's open ground. Or difficult ground, if we want to. Dangerous.
Okay.
All right. That
Good
was
shot,
it.
sir. Good shot.
This one, they're going to fire at the Sentinels again.
Okay.
So it's 5 shots. Because it's, I'll make sure that.
Far,
Actually, no,
far.
that's right. I couldn't do it before because I was outside of.
Yeah, you had to shoot at this hybrid squad.
And they're
Yeah, he's still in range.
That one guy,
Yeah, I should have taken him, I guess.
I only get 3 shots.
Okay.
But we're going to take those 3 shots, and we're going to use these cool kill team dice. I got 2 shots, or 2 hits. I got 2 wounds because strength 7, toughness 3, so yeah, so -4.
Go. So that's 1 dead guy, 2 dead guys.
And that's all my shooting.
All right.
Charges?
Nope.
No. Well,
maybe
I could,
you could.
but I'm not gonna. So, but I could. So, and then it goes to the fight phase. So, I don't have any chargers, so it goes to my first in combat. So, I'm gonna do the same thing before to the 2 guys on the unit, and then Sarge is gonna try to batter down that patriarch. Not the Primarch, but the patriarch. 3 hits. 2 wounds, baby. He wants a piece of that Primarch.
Nice. Saved them both.
Oh,
So sorry.
alright, so we got 2 4 attacks onto the unit. And we hit twice. No, yeah, because there's 4 versus 4. Alright. And then consolidate, we're good. So your choice.
Start with Patriarch. Oh,
I like it.
2s. I'm gonna reroll one of those. Just reroll these. So 2 regulars.
2 at 6, right?
And 2 at,
Because mine's 3.
yeah, 2 at -3.
So 6s. Nothing. So how much damage do they do?
I'm gonna reroll one of those. My last command point. So that's 4 damage total.
Save 1.
Alright.
So 3 so far, and how much damage was there? 6, right?
Those do 3 each.
So 6. 6.
Dude's a beast in hand to hand, man.
Well, yes, that's what they do. Usually the problem is getting into hand-to-hand. Alright, so I only saved 1, so it's what is it?
5.
Yeah, so 5, well 5 plus the 2. So I should be all right. Alright. He may consolidate if he so chooses.
No need to.
Alright.
And what is your objectives? What are your
Secure objective 1, so I got another point for that.
Okay, so that's 1 point.
Secure objective 2, no. Master the Warp, I can't because you killed him.
Okay.
So, and then I don't have anything else. I don't have Line Breaker, anything like that. You'll have Line Breaker.
Alright, so give it 1. First Blood Warlord, very good. Okay. So it gives you 1 there.
Yes.
1 Valdez.
1 Valdez. And his Kathy. Smelly old Kathy.
I'm trying to get this upbirded.
Updirted? For future generations to see?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody else is asleep at their keyboards.
So,
Buttons.
yeah, so we're looking at 7 to 4, Larry. If the game goes on,
There's not much of either army left.
yeah, but honestly, I think if the game goes on, we don't really. I don't really think I've got a chance, honestly. But this guy ran away, so that unit's gone up here. Hold on a second. Let me get to the top view here. So we can flip this over.
I think you're actually in a very good position because He's got 2 wounds left.
So the unit here was gone.
There's 5 guys there, 5 guys there, and apothecary. So maybe lasts a little longer. And then there's this guy.
Yeah. So what I would have done this turn, I kind of hate walking through games like this, but we got to call it, man. It's going to be 1:30 before we walk out of this place. And what I would have done here, I was going to come up here and shoot at these guys and assault them because it's kind of my hand-to-hand assaulty type squad that doing the Khmer, right?
Yeah.
And they're not going to do much to these guys, honestly, man. They've got shotguns and yada yada yada.
They're not transhuman.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna tear them up. I mean, let's say I kill a couple, right? Maybe, and then I bring the gene stealers in over here too.
Yeah.
But
that's the big thing.
That's the big thing. But
well, literally, if you just bring him in.
So maybe I eat them up, maybe I don't. Then maybe you just blow the piss out of me with the hell blasters over here and this guy. So, I guess it all depends on what objectives we would have flipped as well. And that kind of
Well,
stuff.
the nice thing about it is it's close. It's not something.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
absolutely super close.
It's back and forth, and that's what I was hoping for instead of just like, hey, one of this is going to roll over the other, So I enjoyed it just because there was a lot of back and forth, and I mean, especially when you concentrate. I mean, and plus if you'd have known your rules a little better early on, which it's just one of those things. Remembering that's half of this whole game is remembering things.
Right. Yeah.
And even the best people can forget things sometimes. So.
Yeah. Gene Stealer cults. There was a lot. I mean, a lot to remember with Gene Stealer cults, but they're still really cool, and I'm looking forward to playing some more games with them. May play a couple off stream, so I'm a little better prepared for next time. But I was just really jonesing to play with these guys for a while, and I was excited that I got the Goliath and the Primarch painted up this week, so I could actually play them. But
or Patriarch.
Patriarch, yeah, I keep saying Primarch. Patriarch. Be care to come over and. Just put me in right there. And then you'll go to the, after that, you'll go to the,
There's no outro.
The starting scene, or the opening. Yeah, the intro. We'll go to the intro after that. So, alright. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with us way after midnight tonight, way after 1 a.m. Appreciate you guys. It's always good hanging out and having fun on Monday nights. No Moking, once again. It's cool to have you hanging out with this man. Hadn't seen you forever. And everybody else who came out tonight, thanks to PKO Pyro for the donation, and congrats on the win. And we'll see you guys not next week because it's Labor Day. We'll see you the Monday after with another World War 40K game. Check it out at worldwar40k.com. Check out the Gamer Trading Program at dicehead.com, Gamer Trading Program. And thanks again, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Alright, so these are yours. Then back over here.